Sorry about that. I was in the middle of eating and pulling up some information. Because it's been a hot minute, and I need to remember what part of the walkthrough we were on. I need to go searching through it, but I am still going to be finishing my sandwich. I've just got a little bit. So, it's Arbor's Day 8-3. Okay. Whew. Let me just finish the sandwich and then introductions for the day. Sorry. I'm just a little bit out of it to put light on the situation right now. Even after trying to rest up. I'm a little bit
So, you've
out of it from
acquired
the
a
work
new archetype.
day, so... Ah, that's why it was saying that was misspelled. I missed an R in my description. There we go, fix that. Okay.
Do make yourself at home.
Sorry, almost done eating. I think I misspelled nonsense too. Oh, dang it. Okay. Sorry about that goofiness there. Just, Okay. So I've got an objective now. We're going to complete the infiltration, and we're going to try and get to the point where we actually fully re-infiltrate the ship. That's kind of the goal for the day. So welcome, everyone, back to Metaphor. It's been a little bit, and by a little bit, probably like a week or something. But
Let's go.
we gotta continue on in Luis's skyship, or Skyrunner. Okay, the objective that I'm kind of setting for myself. As crazy as this is gonna sound,
This, all right?
I'm just going to unlock as many archetypes as I can for everyone. That's kind of the goal.
Yeah. A new power to wield.
Because I've learned something.
This, all
The
right?
ultimate weapons for everyone are locked behind unlocking all the
I'm
archetypes.
counting on you. Of course.
So, the ultimate trick is going to be, well, getting everyone super buff.
Yeah. Right.
And
I could
by
get used to
doing
this.
that, I am
I
unlocking
smell
all the
this, all right.
archetypes to unlock the ability to make progress with them
I'm counting
for
of course.
everyone. On top of the fact that obviously there's some people who are going to have archetypes that are locked behind certain things that I want them to get.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there we go. Leafs of Light, good.
A new power to wield.
Okay. It's like Hulkenberg, I'd like her to get all the mage ones as well, even though she's primarily going to be a knight defender. I want her to be able to exploit weaknesses.
Of course.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, once it gets to the end game, I'm going to showcase a little bit on stream. Maybe not all of it on stream because of how long it'll take.
I've acquired a new power.
What a grind session is going to look like that I will do off stream to get everything sorted out.
To greater heights.
Okay, Hulkenberg can... We can get everyone's archetypes. Good. I was going to save the mag for potentially getting new skills as we need for this scenario, but for the moment, if anyone wants to see their specific dialogues, you can do it when you potentially play yourself, just
A new means of protection.
just for the sake of making it simpler for me, just to get all this out of the way. I just want to quickly rush through all of this and then get to the point where we're doing more of the daily stuff of trying to get everyone's power. Oh. Hello. Did the game... Oh, the game was being weird. Oh, my controller! What the... My controller did the thing again. Why is it doing this lately? Connected device. There we go. Fixed it.
I see. I've acquired a new power.
Okay, so... Oh, yeah, I understand why Stroll required all of them to unlock that, because Hulkenberg has unlocked 2 Stage 2 archetypes. That's why. So Heisman is going to be in the same boat. He's going to require all of them to get the Leafs. And then... we're going to augment the ever-loving heck out of all the archetypes that I can.
I see this, alright.
Also, people recommend, I've seen more so after messing around with the figure myself, that Heis may be a figure too because of his simple agility. Being the highest, meaning he can grant the debuffs, so getting the debuff skills to be able to be used on Thief, even though it's not,
effort is key.
not necessarily going towards his ultimate archetype, which will be up here. Because as I've played the game already through the full end, I do know, like, hey, Heismay requires Merchant, Gunner, and Thief lines, which is really insane to get his because, holy god, is his broken. Hulkenberg requires both the Knight archetypes here and partial of the Elemental Master to get hers. Not to super spoil what their ultimate archetypes abilities are, Stroll needs Warrior and Commander all the way maxed out on both of them, I believe. I don't think he needs anything else. Me, I unlock it naturally through the story before everyone else. And other party members will have their requirements, like the one that we're going to get. Hopefully today will require this archetype that they will be unlocking, as well as the Trickster to unlock their full archetype. I don't think they need anything else. The next one that comes after her requires this archetype line, which will also require Seeker line, and I think maybe Mage. Well, actually, no, not Mage, because Hulkenberg takes that one. I don't remember what hers takes. It'll be a thing. But as per seeing what I did before, there are 7 people that we are getting. So we're gonna just do myself a huge favor. And since I've been doing the ultimate keep my stats safe until we get to the point where I get my ultimate archetype to plug them in, which you'll understand why I'm doing that eventually, potentially. I'll do a Hero's Fruit there, and then Leaps of Light, because I want to keep getting all the Leaps of Light. You know what? Screw it. For the sake of Stroll unlocking the ability to get Leaps of Light, increases Strength 2. That's a good as well. Okay. So the only one that needs to keep getting more to get their thing for the moment with what we can would be Heismay, and he's pretty close on his own. So we're going to get 3 Leaps of Light probably in the next boss battle. Maybe some more. Okay. So we're going to split this up. We can advance and go one way, but we are going to go both ways because I want the items in both areas. So we're going to take path on the left and path on the right.
Got a sec?
It's Splits into the starboard corridor and the port corridor. Either one will take us further in. There's a different area altogether in these corridors, so you gotta find a key if you want to keep moving. Whether you choose to port or starboard, we need to obtain a key from whoever's designated overseer in the area.
Truth is,
About that, I know their names. The guards told me I had a few drinks in. First is Cyber, the maintenance manager down the starboard corridor. He's a stubborn bastard with no sense of humor to speak of. He's a first-rate engineer.
Isn't that?
We heard from Cyber from the informant, remember? That he has a specialty in magic that repels attacks. He can't repel magic, it won't work well against him either. We're advised to figure out a way to nullify his barrier. Better a good chance of beating Selba if we take that advice into consideration. If you feel like we're prepared enough, let's go take him on. Down to the port corridor is Sergeant Geklum. There are whispers that he's gone mad. Best to expect he'll put up a fight.
Let's see.
We heard from Geklum from his informant. His shout is so loud it can daze you. The information said Geklum's susceptible to being provoked, so if someone can draw his attention, that should help turn the battle in our favor. Sure, he's gonna be tough, but we'll pull through. We keep the information and advice in mind. If you're ready, we can try taking him on. Regardless, he's going close to the distance with Luis's quarters. Let's just be careful how we approach this. Captain and I will go first, as we always do. First, focus on taking out the guards.
no.
A moment, please. I cannot continue to burden you with this task each time. What if I perform reconnaissance on the starboard corridor myself?
If so,
If we're delegating tasks, then I would not miss the opportunity to be of use either. Scouting the port corridor.
Really?
Really? That's great. I feel better knowing you two would be out there. I'll stay put and keep an eye on our rear. Let's hope that soon you clear the way. Sounds like a plan. Stay on your
Alright.
toes, everyone. Okay, that just leaves us. Let's go down the other corridor. It's your call. Okay,
What do you think?
we're going down this one first.
Ready?
Yep.
We're up.
If this is the one that I'm remembering, this is the provoking fight. Yep, this is the provoking fight.
Check this out.
It's pretty well guarded. It's hard to maneuver without drawing attention to ourselves. Huckleberg's gone ahead. If you play it smart, we might be able to catch up with her.
Okay.
Knock out all the guards.
Let's go.
Okay.
Watch out.
As much as I'd love to fight them and get some more combat experience, since I'm the only one that's getting it, there's honestly no
don't like
good
this.
reason to do it. Even though I could get the ability to get the Leaf of Life really easily,
Look at
as long
you.
as I knock them out quickly.
Yep. Okay.
Elitist flag. Okay.
Watch out.
Okay, good. Can just stun him.
This is great.
He just rotated at the same time as
I bet
I
we'll find a
was.
use for that.
Okay. Nothing over here. We don't want to go that way because the guards are going to see us. Hulkenberg.
Not too shabby. I say you take it.
Okay. We want to climb down around here.
Watch out.
Let's see. Is he going to go past the box? No, he's not. Got him.
I knew. Whoa.
And
I
100%.
don't like this.
I could go and fight them. I might do it on my on the New Game Plus playthrough because I do
Let's
want to
do
fight
it.
the super boss. Okay, Hulkenberg.
ah, 'tis you.
Swifter than idle than I expected. These guards are proving a troublesome barrier at this moment. There's no way through.
Right.
Tried right now. We have to get their attention
Alright.
somehow. And I shall create an opportunity. I leave the duty of the follow-through in your capable hands. Be careful, Hulkenberg.
On guard.
Create a ruckus. What was that? Someone there. Sound like some cargo talking.
What do
Go
we
check
do?
it, would you?
This is no good. Yep.
Okay. I'll get him the moment that he gets down that other path. I probably could have ran around and got him quicker, but 3-2 slide. go.
As
Hulkenberg.
expected.
Come on.
Pretty
My thanks.
reckless. Let's go.
All right.
Knock this one out.
Okay. Whoa. Okay.
Not yet. Wait for this guard to go. Circle back around. Yep. Knock him out. Get that item.
Nice. Yeah. It'll do, right?
Knock him out. Good. Okay. We've secured the infiltration route.
Let's.
Attack fast. Gleckham.
Isn't that
Yep. Dazer.
ready?
Let's do it.
Under.
No need to discuss. We'll just kick his ass. Let's do this.
What are you up to?
Yeah, some pissants think they can walk into Gleckham the Great's domain no, uninvited, do they?
What?
With a skull, this guy smells like the floor of a distillery. Look at you, little bitty elder, some rare breed, aren't you? Then some new additions you got told about then. Doesn't matter. Here, drink up. As I always say, the two things that'll cure your sorrows and booze and bloodshed. You have a favor to ask. You can sort off what the hell would I do a favor for someone I ain't even knocked one back with. I don't think we're getting through to him. You what? The same as the rest of us, ain't you? Spurred by this dog-shite world, no one else to turn but Lord Luis. Me, I'm Parapus, so I know the feeling. With Luis in command, the Gleck of the Great at his side will smash the world to bloody bits. And you'll be there too, yeah?
Well,
Something to that effect. In truth, we'd like to acquiesce ourselves in the new compatriots, which requires us to procure a key to access the remaining parts of the
What
runner.
are you up to?
A key? Oh, you want to see the bridge, that it? But, not sure I ought to hand it over to a bunch of new recruits. Ah, but being new is all the more reason we should deepen our friendship. Such companionship can ensure we're of use to Lord Luis and a brighter future for all.
Ha!
Ha, okay, how about this? We scrap. You beat me, key's yours. Sound fair? After that, powers talks. Them's the rules around here. And besides, there's nothing I like better than a good brawl. Zip booze. Yeah. Gets me thinking back to our advance of the Grand Cathedral. Beautiful justice it was seeing those Parapasating bastards get poked by our cannons.
What?
This is the guy Luis ordered to lead the bombardment? Truly serendipitous. We shall accept his challenge. After all, we've just been handed a reason we cannot
Let's
lose.
do it.
We'll beat him before the guards outside wake up, just like we did the others. Let's get this done quick.
Oh,
Well,
I've been
look, it
waiting
looks
for
some guts to
this.
agree without pissing yourselves. Let's see if you can withstand the might like him the Great.
You want to scrap with me, eh? Hey, you've got guts, that's for sure. Let's see how much of them we can spill.
If we don't shut this guy down, this is gonna.
Come on, come on. Let's see some.
Kill Gluckham in 3
Kill
turns.
us. Kill or be
My
killed.
mind fades.
Damn.
High's made for the day.
Assassin!
He's gonna have trouble aiming.
Mustn't settle for the easy way. A wise choice.
I shall vanquish evil. Fight to the death, eh? I'll crush you.
Let's go.
Caldera.
I'll give you all I've got.
I stand waiting.
Assassin!
Assassinate.
This is nothing.
High's
Are you
made for the day.
prepared?
He's gonna have trouble aiming.
I won't hold back. A tough one.
This is a sick joke.
Is that all?
Now accept your fate.
Only a flesh wound. Is that all?
Go for it. I will fight with pride. We're looking good here.
This is a sick joke.
My thanks.
And just for the sake of recovery,
Some darker.
Take him down.
There you go, whelps. Felt that one.
Got him taken care of.
I know I can trust you with our lives.
Strive for greater heights.
I didn't
Your
know
training's
I had it
paid
in
off.
me.
Arcane Unity, increased strength and hit rate of synthesis skills. And an extra 25 max MP. Victory is ours. We'll be taking that key as promised. And he's out.
Eesh.
Not like a lamp by the looks of it. Perhaps we went too far. I guess it could just be the alcohol.
But
I had no idea he's the one responsible for the attack on the Grand Cathedral. Sounds like you saw it as revenge. I have no sympathy for the man. Amongst those who lost their lives in the attack, there was a great many Parapists, just like him.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's tyranny disguising itself as justice. Luis would have soon sacrificed an innocence as promised them a brighter future.
Now then,
This is a discussion for a later date. For now, the key. Take it before he wakes.
well,
You know, I doubt he'll even remember losing to us. Come on, let's get to the bridge.
All right.
Perfection. One guy down.
let's go.
Did we get any leaps of light?
What now?
We did not, actually. Okay.
Ah!
Yeah, we don't got any more items here. So let's just go backwards and do the next boss back in the other area. Get the experience from him. Let's go, Heisme. All right.
Ready? We're off. Check this out.
Look, Saiba's quarters. He's in the maintenance chief and is apparently in charge of the area. Security's real tight here. No way they're just gonna let us waltz through. Wait, what the? Heisme. Good, I was hoping we'd find him before scouting ahead. Let's rendezvous.
Okay,
So listen, the deal's the same as before. Knock out all the guards and clear a path. Seek out the guards and ambush them
Let's
from
go.
behind.
watch
go.
out.
Ah!
Okie dokie. Slide down. Knock him out.
This is great.
Knock him out. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Okay, whoa.
Climb up and grab the item. Nope.
Let's do it.
Ooh, got it.
What now?
Got it. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Had a pimple that I noticed that wasn't there previously that I wanted to take care
Everything
of.
has its use. Even that.
Weighted mail.
I don't like this.
Okay, there's Heisme. Don't want to do that just yet. Let's get around.
Let's do it.
Knock this guy out.
Nice.
Good.
Whoa.
Knock him out.
I knew this is great.
Do, 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 do,
That should
do,
come in
do,
handy.
do,
Pocket it.
do, 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 do. Anything else? Doesn't look like any more items. Good. Get back down. Now we help Heisme knock out those two. go, Heismay.
All right.
There you are. I was beginning to think you might not show. Only a joke. Let me guess the situation. We're at a loss for how to best surmount these obstacles, yes? They're not leaving any openings. Any ideas? I should say so. Watch and learn, my young friends. This is my specialty.
What?
Heismay, are you nuts?
Stop!
What the hell was that?
Move.
You there! Hold! An intruder? Bollocks, I lost you. Well, you gotta be close by.
Look.
Find him. Get him from behind.
Let's do it.
Knocked unconscious
Amazing.
like he's nothing else to do today. Knock them out and take them right
All right.
away. That's the day.
Impressive.
That does it for those fools. Grand success. You're you big time, Heismay. No one quite does it like you. Oh, you flatter me. To be of assistance is all I can hope for. Leave the rest in your capable hands. Up, 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 up.
Yeah. Okay.
And one last guard to knock out. The guard snoring. We secured our infiltration room. Let's go.
Let's see.
Okay, he's alone. We can make it if we move right now.
Isn't that?
What about Selva from the informant? Remember they said a specialty is magic that repels attacks. You can't repel magic, it'll work well. It won't work well against it either. There's advice to figure out some way to nullify his barrier. Chances of victory are pretty good as long as we can act on the intel we got. Let's finish
Ready?
things up before we get there. Let's go.
Understood.
Okay.
Get out of here!
Told you, Pillix, I'm in the middle of something for the last time. Bugger off before I... You're not from my division. In fact, I don't recall ever having seen your face before. Who's your commanding officer? A new recruit. Fresh meat? Suppose I did hear something about ruddly little elder skittering about. Tis he you've heard of, and we are his companions. Our formal introduction has been given at the upcoming soiree. One more chance. What could be so urgent that recruits feel the need to distract me while I'm busy trying to keep this girl running? Any more quips or jabs and it'll be hell to pay.
The truth is...
Actually, we would humbly request a favor. We'd ask that you lend us the key to progress further inward.
What was that?
Lend you the key? I get that right. How is it that you morons continue to so grievously misunderstand your place here? Let me fill you in, seeing as you're new. This area past here is the bridge, yeah? The brains of the Caradrius, yes? Let me put it in terms you'll understand. Off limits to fresh meat! Please, we ask for your understanding. The Caradrius is the finest gauntlet runner in the entire kingdom. It's a very rare privilege to have the opportunity to see her every corner. Oh, so you lot actually appreciate her for the remarkable vessel she is. You've got a good eye, I'll give you that, but the answer's still no. Everyone else is lousy sneak thieves these days, you see? Everyone from the stink of 40 of them. Can't just go letting anyone through, hardly knowing where they came from now. Power is everything, that's the code here, no? Perhaps we battle and let the results decide. You're really looking to pick a fight with me? You're no better than any thief then, are you? You wanna dance, then we'll dance. Make it peace now, maggots. It'll be too late once you're in hell. We've survived a dance or two with death before. We won't lose to see our streak broken by you.
Let's
We won't
do
see
it.
our streak broken by you. Oh. We'll beat him before the guards outside wake up, just like we did the others. Let's get this over with quick.
You just won't
You
get
think I'm
past
stubborn
me.
son of a bitch? Wait till you see my magic. I'm as solid as the Caradrius' chassis. You'll make you laugh to watch you sprugs burst your skulls trying to break through.
Insolent little thief! Behold my defensive art!
He might be stalling for time so he can call for help. This could get dangerous if you don't beat him.
Here I come, you brazen crooks! This is the price of your greed!
Beat him in 3 turns or less.
Feast your eyes on some real magic!
Mage Wall.
Face me!
Gold attack, Heismay.
Go for it and get out of my room!
Shut up and get out of my
How
room.
about that?
Tetra Break.
I'll drag
Perfect.
you before the count
Magic Knight.
myself!
Heavy Rush.
Through them!
Poke and burn
Impossible.
hurt them right in their weak spot.
Oh, he's weak.
All power power
You
of kings.
fool! Oh, you absolute fool, you. First things first, I'ma say all the things inside my head. Time to motherfucking assassinate you, bitch!
I shall vanquish evil.
You know what? Fuck it. We ball!
Hack and slash.
Slicer!
Impossible.
I'll show you the wizard. Maybe not.
Do I have a thing I can do?
I wonder. Let's go. Is there another way? Let's set it up.
Oh, I can also use
Maybe
Makara
there's a
Break.
better choice.
Well, since magic won't work super effective against him, I'm gonna do a funny thing. I'm just gonna make him weaker.
This'll do.
He's gonna set up his wall,
Feast your eyes on some real magic.
but if he does that... This one, right? Yes!
Let us clean up this mess. Assassin!
Go, Heisme!
Mustn't settle for the easy way. It's over!
It's sword master.
Raging Edge,
I'll
Stroll!
cut you down.
Come forth,
Get out of
royal
my
soul.
room.
Shut up and get out of my room!
Time for some close combat.
He's weak to physicals in all category. He's dead.
Be neither timid nor arrogant.
Heisme. Yes, it's time. Assassination!
Some darker arts.
Whee!
Has my age caught up to me?
I think it's more like the fact that you legitimately have the weakest weaknesses in the game.
That'll do.
Oh damn, they really don't
shall
have a lot of
rise to the
archetype experience.
occasion.
I thought they had a little bit more. I was hoping to get some leaps of light out of this. No.
Impossible.
Yeah. Bloody flecking sprogs. My defenses were solid as steel. The magic you use, I've never seen anything like it. This is a new sort of technique. Why in blazes isn't Luis's army making use of it?
No.
Nothing he shouldn't already be capable of, I assure you. All the same, you'll be lending us that key now, yes? Gah, does seem you have some skill. You're not working for Forden, are you?
Yes.
There's not a chance we'd ever fall in with Forden. In fact, we're the ones who besmirched Sanctism's good name at the exhibition just recently. It seems my hands are tied then, but in return you'll keep this to yourself, you hear? We can agree upon that, alright? Chief
Fear
Commander
not.
Key. With no intention of blabbery, our only wish is to study the runner, pure and simple. Exactly. Come on, let's head to the bridge.
All right.
I mean, these bosses can be challenging if you get the right circumstance, but
Oh,
absolutely kicking their asses is my prerogative.
Yeah!
Let's go. Now we're about ready to see how well we can handle the next one,
Pushing
which
forward.
is the tricky one. the majorly tricky one, I'm going to say. So we've got... Okay.
What now?
Now that we've handled those guys, it's time to do... Safety precautions scenario. And by safety precaution scenario, I mean we need to prepare to use everything and anything. Ah, Stroll doesn't have lightning. Okay. So Stroll focuses on physical. That's perfectly fine. Heisme's already got the physical shot. Does he have lightning? He does not. He does not have enough levels in Wizard for a lightning skill for bot or anything. But Hulkenberg definitely does. Which means she might, though. Bolt? Nope, not Bolt Rush. Kandai. Kande. That's what I need her to get. Okay. So now Hulkenberg can exploit the weaknesses in the next two on her own. With Pierce and Lightning, she's fine. No matter which one we get left with. Stroll and Heisme can handle the physical, the one that I'm more worried about when it comes to the two.
Here.
And the other one that I'm less worried about, I can handle.
Look.
Looks like it's Luis's course. As per Gallica's reconnaissance, all that remains is to ride the lift. Hang on, we can't use the key we have for that lift. We need the officer's key. We'll need to get the one from the bridge. So at the door at the bottom of the lift. We're safe in assuming it leads to the bridge. Yeah, we'll lead through here, we'll get the key, and then the Luis's quarters are in sight.
All right.
We're a hair's breadth away. We must secure the formula and break the curse over His Highness. Captain, how will you and go ahead to the bridge before the others? It's more likely to be questioned if we move this forward. We shall await your signal and guard our rear flank in the meantime. We've learned the helmsman in charge of the bridge is Cabo. No, Cabo. Caboy. Didn't do much more than that,
So
unfortunately.
apparently...
Watches the bridge, then the ship's docked. All he hears is the found songstress screaming, too.
Isn't that?
Apparently he's got caught in a nasty thunderstorm and messed with him pretty bad. Always terrified of lightning. Say he's so averse he has someone else take the helm when the weather gets rough. Really hates it that much, then lightning magic should do the trick. Let's use this information to help us plan our next move.
Well,
As long as we take the steps to prepare. Good luck,
Understood.
Captain. Let's go ahead.
We're off.
Okay, we've got 2 people to exploit the lightning weakness, and we've got 3 people to exploit the other weakness for the other guy. So we're perfectly fine. Let's get going. What I'd really wish I had was someone with more gunner levels for this, but I focused on not doing that. Hey, look. There's a window on the door. Let's take a look inside there.
First.
Bunch of guards. Oh, just our luck. Of course, the bridge is sprawling with soldiers. We'll be spotted for sure. Well, this won't work. No choice but to look for another way. Yep. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
What's this?
This vent looks promising. Might just be able to
What
get
do you
through here.
think?
Don't seem to have any other options. Might as well try. Good luck with that. Let's get sneaky. Phew, we did it. We made it in, but now we have a new problem. How the fuck we're gonna deal with all these people? What are we gonna do about them? No way can sneak around these soldiers undetected. Any bright ideas? Let's take them all on. Maybe we could take them, but no, that wouldn't work. This fight would draw too much attention. Luis would find out about it. All you, Gallica? Are you telling me to fetch the key all by myself? No way. For your sake, I hope that was a joke. Let's call the others. It's not safe to call them here until we've secured a route. We have to think of another way. Make a distraction?
What?
If we did that, it would definitely reach Luis. Wait, it might actually work in our favor. I knew you'd come up with something eventually. Stay hidden. I think I can get the others to help.
This is bad.
This is the ammunition depot. Fire's broken out and it's gonna blow. We need backup immediately. Repeat, fire in the ammunition depot. Requesting immediate backup. Good God, to me, lads, that fire's priority 1.
Over here!
This is the, how should I say, this is the pantry. We've spotted an intruder. We need reinforcements right away. The fiend ate all the dry meats, bread, and, let's see, ooh, some salted fish before withdrawing. Send reinforcements immediately.
Come on.
The hell, did an assassin come on board with an empty stomach or something? Whatever, let's go get him. To arms! Again? This is bullshit! Hail, this is the engine room. The primary engine is out of control. I fear an explosion is imminent.
Hurry.
All hands to the engine room. On the double. Do not tarry. What in blazes now? The engine room? This whole runner's gone to hell. Let's get over there quick.
Hey!
Sorry to keep you waiting. How'd it go? Looks like the diversion did the trick.
All right!
Alright, now the bridge is all emptied out. The plan worked perfectly. The others should be coming soon. Let's take out this area's supervisor now, while we have an opening. Oh, Lady Juna, how is it that I still long for you when I always hear your voice singing in my head? Well, it looks like he heard he's true. He's really infatuated with Juna. Korea really does love the songstress, don't they?
What's your deal?
What's this? Yeah, what are you doing all the way here? The gods are supposed to be responding to the calls for backup.
No.
Oh, not us. We're new recruits. We've come to tour the bridge and introduce ourselves to our superior officers. New recruits? I mean, you're the ones who Lady Jonah spoke to directly. Don't tell me she's the real reason you're here. I'm in love with her.
Whoa, hold on, mate.
Slow those horses, mate. That's Lord Luis's lady you're talking about, though I must admit, I feel the same. She has me bewitched body and soul. You think, some kind of, fan? Name's Kaibo, helmsman. Lady Juna's most devoted fan. The whole reason I enlisted was so I could bask in her radiant presence. Even a layabout like me needs a big dream. Mine's to take the Chaudhry's here way up and sail the starry skies with June at my side. Seems we've only entered the prologue of his little reverie. Our time runs short. Get the key quickly. You're right, we don't need to fight him. He's not paying attention. Let me just go ahead and grab it. What the devil's going on here? And why am I seeing soldiers without proper clearance on the bridge?
Huh?
Gah, there's another one. You have to state your name, rank, and purpose. I haven't been informed of any troop reassignments.
Understand?
Entering the bridge without permission is a severe violation of regulations. You best have a good reason for being here, or else you'll be detained at once. Go ahead and try it. My, you speak rather freely for new recruits. You're either a fool or foolishly overconfident. I wonder which it is. Well, we saw fit to recognize our talents, didn't he? I'm confident that we're more than capable than most of your other soldiers. I'll have you know that you're speaking to Salva, Chief of the Guards. So once more, state your purpose and know that your life depends on your answer. Chief, these are the recruits you know. Wait a second. Just what are recruits doing in here anyways?
No.
We simply came to observe. Now we pledged ourselves to Lord Weiss. We want to know what the courier is inside and out. Even if that were the case, this is too strange by half. A pack of new recruits get their hands on a key while the rest of the crew is dispatched elsewhere. Well, that's... You say you've come to learn about us, do you? Well then, I'll give you a valuable lesson in how we treat suspicious curs.
Damn it.
The ruse has failed. We have but one course of action now. We need to take care of them before the other soldiers return. 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's go!
I'll handle
You mean to
your
resist? Then there's no
insolence.
doubt you are enemy combatants and I have no reason to hold back. I declare you guilty, and I'll be your executioner.
Come at me!
Well, in that case, I've got your back, Chief. Sorry, new guys, but no hard feelings, eh?
I'll not say it again. Military discipline is absolute. I've no sympathy for the kind of insolent devil who disobey a superior officer.
Ha! Right he is. Now brace yourself, you amateur. I'll show you how to
Amateur.
handle a real fight.
Here we go.
We have to take both of them at the same time?
I'll wipe you out!
Mage Almighty. Ooh.
Ridiculous!
Sweeping Slash.
Someone
Ooh.
kill him now!
Oh, power of kings!
Don't worry, everyone.
Settle to the rear,
Oh, he's in
assassin!
real danger. He needs healing now.
Sleep Shot.
Ready
Moving
for
to the
a
ring.
real
No
fight.
holding back. Run them through.
Sleep Shot.
Hit their weak
take
point.
it.
Falling
Keep it
back.
up, Stroll.
Kandara.
Hit their weakness.
Ice to the rear,
That's your opening, Captain.
Metaline.
My thanks.
Helpful as ever.
I knew you'd help.
There we go.
Perhaps now accept your fate.
Sleep Shot.
Weakness.
I call upon royal power within. Perhaps to the fore. Are you prepared?
Raging
I'll
Edge.
cut you down.
Ooh,
okay.
this one's got slash
We can do
resistance.
this. I won't hold back.
Good thing I've got a lot of lightning.
I'll see you
Into the
trapped in
fray.
iron.
Magic Knight. I'll run you through.
Heavy Rush.
Put them right in their weak spot.
I'll wipe you out.
Is that all?
Please.
We're fine. Sweep and Slash.
Oh, power of kings!
Sleep Shot.
Their weakness.
I call upon royal power within. You'll be dust.
Skull Cracker. Ooh, he's not resistant to that one.
Marsh.
Kandara.
That's your opening, Captain.
How I imagined this.
Oh, bolts of
Hulkenberg, they dog yourself
Oh,
together.
Schnizer.
A real fight. This isn't how I imagined this.
Stepping back. Sword master.
Sleep Shot him.
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
I'll wipe you out.
This is nothing.
Is everyone okay?
Okay, we're fine.
You've got to heal up.
Is that all?
Ha!
Stroll
By
hurts
this
bad.
power.
Can anyone get a
Lightning.
healing?
Can't take much more.
Oh, power of heroes. Magic Knight.
I think this is the last fight, so I shouldn't have to worry.
Quite a
But
move.
always be
Well, thanks.
safe.
Thanks.
I'll use what I must.
Heisme, Sleep Shot. Oh god, I love using gunner skills.
My dream. Count Louis trusted us to handle things in his absence. How could we fail him like this?
Eat that, you two. Suck it.
Satisfactory. Ha! I have never known such heights.
Nice. We knocked them both out. Getting trounced by recruits got to be grounds for a dishonorable discharge among here, so I doubt I'll tell anyone. I shall retrieve the key. It would be on Kaibo.
Yes.
Kaibo. Already got it. Our work here's done.
Oh,
What a relief. Our route for infiltration has finally been secured. Now we got our chance. We might as well go as far as we're able. Think we better look around Luis's private quarters?
All right.
We have to make sure this is the right key. Let's head to Luis's quarters. Okay, we're just gonna check and make sure the key works. Okay. Whew.
Let's go.
Okay. Open her up. Okay.
Okay.
Go to Luis's quarters. Okay, so that's outside. That'll be important later, but first,
All
the
right.
quarters.
no.
Wait! Guards incoming! We've been noticed. We must take cover. Oh, random guard in Basilio!
Sam!
Infiltration wouldn't send me here for no reason. There's no one in sight. What the hell is that random request for backup? Can't be too careful. Stay sharp until the mechanists have finished up maintenance.
Yes.
Understood. We'll have security tightened.
I'm leaving.
Listeners around other areas too, just in case. Look lively. Right behind you, sir.
Whew.
I think they're gone. At least we didn't get caught. However, we can tell something was amiss. He requested increased security too. It's fine. We secured a path to Luis's quarters. Now all we have to do is wait until the day of the soiree.
That's true.
Right. No need to push ourselves too far right now. Let's quit this place. Route to access Luis' room has been secured. Now let's sneak out.
Now then.
Well, our infiltration route is secured. Hope we owe our thanks to Gallica this time.
Indeed.
Indeed. Made detailed information about the runner's interior beforehand made it much easier to explore. Thinking back on it, you agreed to a solo infiltration with barely a moment's hesitation. That's an admirable nerve. I guess I have to make myself useful eventually.
Sure.
To be honest though,
but-
I know I complain a lot, but I'm always the bravest. Always at my bravest, but I'm always prepared to do my best. I'm not always at my bravest, but there's no point in focusing on what we can't fix. I can still help in my own way. Smallest tasks still need doing, and I'm perfect
I
for
got
them.
this.
You got that, King? You can trust me with anything you need, okay? Gallica's dependable resolve. Level 4. Nice.
We'll keep going forward. We won't hesitate.
Now yields more details while inside the dungeon, and increased inheritance. Now we'll be able to see the enemies in a battle, I
Even
believe.
so,
Still, this war is the main event. We have no idea what awaits us. We must not let our guards
Yep.
down. Right, until we get the formula, let's stay on our toes. Or wings if you got them.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Nice.
All right.
Infiltration route secured. Now we just have to wait for the soiree. Can't imagine what kind of party the villain would throw. No clue what to expect. We should make certain that we have the strength to handle whatever surprises may await us.
True.
Well, we should make sure those in need. Indeed, instead of idly whirling away the hours, we should do whatever we can to ensure that our efforts are not in vain. Okay. Use your time in both in and out of town to ensure
Well
you're
then.
prepared for the soiree. There's something I'd like him to look at. Barton comes to mind. Maybe I should talk to him.
Well met, eh? Wonderful. Proper aces.
Now, where was I?
Let's go to Academia and make sure that I've gotten this request for more done. I might have already done it. We'll see. Hey, more.
Hello.
Seeker's Research.
I'm looking forward to it.
Progress to the General. Yep, make it to level 15. Okay, that's fine. That's not the one that I need to worry about, I think. So, let me just double check. Because if I'm Seeker rank 5. Yes, okay. This would be the new task that I'd be getting right now if I hadn't already completed it. Okay, we're fine. Now, let's get riding.
Wonderful. Oi! Oi!
Take me to Secret Street. I think that is the one that I am looking for to get back to the runner. I want to keep riding on my sword for a bit.
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Yeah?
Okay, so the gauntlet runner's here. Let's gather the supplies and everything. And then let's head to Martira.
And this?
Ogre sugar and some salt. Nice. Refreshing myself. Gotta be refreshed, okay.
Got it.
Okay, and then
All right.
I need
Where
to talk
to?
to Barden, so
Let's go.
let's just teleport straight to Martira.
So that's what it's come to.
And Barden, it would be in the State's house now. So,
Hey, mister!
hi, mister. Hey, little child. I hope you're doing well and behaving for Barden.
Stop that at once!
Oh, someone.
Oh, damn.
Oh, thinking of it. Pass me that magla, good sir.
Hang on. Isn't that...
Give me that mag, baby. Nice.
Yep.
Probably will be a little bit before I can get more mag outside of within combat, so I need to happily take what I can from outside of combat from the days. There's Barden.
You've come.
Glad you're here. Got something I want to show you. You have a wee bit of time. Yep, absolutely. Come with me then.
Brilliant.
Look here, we rebuilt the castle's defensive barriers. Not just here either, but all the entrances of town. Plus, we doubled the guards to deploy them through the town. Nobody's wanting to do us harm. We'll be getting in now.
Now then.
Now, I can focus on other things, the far more insidious threat plaguing the town. Are there bad people here? Not quite bad people, I'd say, but when one of them has a following, well, getting rid of them can be a bit of a toughie.
This
What
is...
the hell are you doing to this town, Barden?
Huh?
Sir Gastrox, what business brings you here? Don't play the fool, Barden. Explain this special taxes plan of yours. Oh, well, the plan was necessary to build the barrier you see here before you.
Seriously?
Spending the people's money so carelessly, we have no need for such defenses. Do you honestly believe Martira will be attacked?
What now?
Well, to be prepared for anything. Do you not agree? Besides, weren't you the one doing all the funding from donations from the town's leading figures? Surely you had cause.
What?
Where did you hear that?
In other words...
Not only did I hear about it, I managed to recover those very funds, and that's why these barriers were finished ahead of schedule. In truth, I'm grateful to you, Sir Gastrux.
What did you say?
You mock me, but you'll regret making an enemy of me. Out of my way! Hey! How dare he push a wee lad? Hey, are you alright there? There, you're not hurt. Now, head on home. Mommy, the scary armor is talking! It's talking! What? Don't be frightened. He ran away. Am I really that scary a fellow? Nay, he's just fallen victim to Gastro's sneaky little machinations. Gotta keep my guard up.
But then...
I must prove that Gastrix says that no injustice will be happening on my watch. Just try not to let things escalate too much. Oh, if I was worried about that, I'd never have been a good captain. But I do tell you, I shudder to even think about that man being governor.
The truth is...
I mean, I confessed, he was the clergyman I thought would be well in the position, because I thought him a splendid fellow at first, but in truth, he's a scoundrel who only wants to control the town. Honestly, thinking on it all, maybe I'm not just a great judge of character. First Lady Joanna, now Gastrix. I've got some naivete in me, and it seems to just invite tragedy.
If so, then.
If you wish to fix this, I can't show any more mercy, which is why I've got a spy on Gastrix.
Nicely done.
That sounds like a good idea. Right? Little Snoop's just how I meant to get a hold of that bribe what's been discussed.
I suppose.
We need to play safety above all else. Can't have folks like Gastrix prowling around. You know, just for your sake too, I'm cleaning up the town.
You hear me?
But you see, I want to unite the people under your banner. That requires removing certain obstacles. That's
really amazing.
Thank you. That's very reassuring.
Yeah?
Glad you appreciate it. I'll direct more of my efforts to it then. Oh, I don't feel truly fit to be governor until I repay your favor and preserve the peace. I feel Barden's ambition as governor and his increasingly deep faith towards me. Rank 4.
It's not enough. It could yet be improved.
And here we go. Protective formation improves the defense of the whole party is in the back row. Occasionally, at day's end, as one day ends and another begins, Barden might send a parcel with care package.
So long.
Which will give me items. Nice. Thanks, Barden. This is tricky, though. This is a tricky situation he's in. Hey, that guard keeps looking over here.
Yeah.
Ugh, I can't even relax in my own home anymore. I thought we left things to Barden, we'd finally have some peace and quiet. I decided to return to the group. Civil unrest. It's a tricky thing. Back to the Brylehaven Tavern. Hear a voice.
Interesting.
I'd like to know more about it. Alonso comes to mind. Maybe I should talk to him. However, I know exactly who I'm going to talk to. And it is going to be walking around, hoping to see... I think he's probably in the Gauntlet Runner at this point. Let's just mosey on over to the runner.
Oi!
Give me to Seabreeze Street, please. There's a beautiful magla in the air, though. It's very pretty.
How grand.
So if I'm right, Heisme should be in the runner. If not, I'll have to find him. Oh, there he is. Hey, Heisme.
Ah, it's you.
Ah, it's you. Once we get more pressing goals out of the way, I should do it myself. My apologies. I must ask a favor, specifically concerning my son's urn. I'd like to search the village. You're otherwise unengaged. Might we head there? Yeah, let's go.
I am in your debt.
I am in your debt. I shall lead us there, then. On guard for monsters, we made our way cautiously by carriage to the forest near Heisme's village. By Tadari's account, the remains weren't anywhere in the village. He searched homes, streets, even crawl spaces, but found no signs of it. Yet it is certainly the work of a villager. No doubt they hid the urn somewhere that it would not be found. They did not have much time, scant moments to hide it, to avoid arousing suspicions, which means our culprit must have buried it.
Sure.
Maybe they buried it.
No.
If they buried it within the village, there'd be traces of disturbed earth. It wouldn't have escaped Tadari's eyes. Taking it out of the village. Oh, that was the last one. It's the middle one. Suppose it went like that. The villagers disagreed with Tadari, but isn't confident speaking out directly, then suddenly found themselves alone with the urn. They seized the bones and hurry outside the village in active impulse.
Then...
True to find some rare traces on the road leading to the village. Keep an eye out as we move along. Whatever. I didn't need to have the perfect answers anyways. That's just Magla.
There.
There it is.
Oh.
Thank goodness the bones inside are safe. Just as you deduced. Excellent detective work, Heisme. Or it holds to whatever it takes to hold my son in my arms again. It was placed haphazardly in the shadow of a tree, easily found. It suggests the culprit did not truly wish to be lost to me forever. I only think as long as I give up on laying my son to rest here, that will satisfy them.
However,
But is it the truth of how this should end? Something still bothering
What?
you? Is there something still bothering you?
that's...
It's the villagers. They did not want my son buried there. I would rather have been told. Had we talked openly, perhaps we could have found a spot of mutual satisfaction. But they staked no claim, hid themselves outright, and played at accepting me, demonstrating cowardice to one they deemed an outsider. 'Tis a tendency that runs deep, yes, but the village's isolation has magnified it dramatically. With such a shadow cast, their trade and relations will never recover. There are children in that village, too. Ought we return our backs on a village such as this, one that grows poorer and more isolated by the day? We should try talking to the villagers about it. You're right. The adults of the village need to address this. For their children's sake, if nothing else. I'd like to speak with Tadari and the others once
For
again.
our future.
My time with you all has changed me for the better. Now the time has come to pass the favor to the villagers.
I found a way to change. Surely they too.
Yep. Everyone can change. Battle Hypnosis. While in reserve, will gain experience at the normal rate. Good. Increase the slots by 3 to the thief line. Could I ask you to indulge my selfishness a bit longer?
My thanks.
Thank you. Let's head back for today and return when we are ready.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Idol's Day. Time to give me some luck.
Here you are.
Great fairy dust. Great moogly boogly.
Hey, listen!
We fight monsters. Yes. Except in stormy weather. Don't worry, everyone. We'll fight those monsters and kick their asses.
Well then.
Oi there.
All right then.
Okay.
Well met, eh?
Idol's Day. So we go to the Gauntlet Runner. Then we head to hang out with Stroll. To get the final rank and unlock his ability to get his ultimate archetype when the time has been unlocked. Hello there.
Hi, my.
Whee!
All right then.
Yeah, here we go. Woo. Yeah. Oh, got stuck. I should use the toilet. I've got it. By the power of being refreshed, extra luck. Give me that pantry item. Pantry item acquired. Wow. That's the watchtower. Get out of here. Aw, neck pop. That felt good.
Ripping this is.
Hey, mister!
Okay.
How grand.
Oi, 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 oi.
Simply amazing. Well met, eh?
And then we go to Stroll Boy. Strollerino.
Say there.
Oh, it's you.
Let's go.
Thanks a bunch.
Truly, be great help. Can you point the Gauntlet Runner towards my village again?
You know, I'm truly blessed with good fortune.
Yep.
I was born into nobility, lived a carefree childhood, and I even survived a human attack. But more than all of that, I've met people I can trust. I'm further blessed in friendship. Sometimes it frightens me. I question whether or not I deserve to have all this.
Everyone deserves that.
That's true. You can't measure the value in people's lives. Somehow, I always end up trying to weigh mine all the same. After all, I was only able to help the people here because of my parents' wealth. The inheritance just happened to be in the royal capital, and the people of Harlia were coincidentally in the same place.
Luck is its own type of skill, right?
Guess I should just embrace it, yes. I don't regret using the full inheritance as I did for a moment. Given a second chance, I would do the exact same thing. But I think I defied my parents in some way. That's my only regret in all this.
I'm sure they'd have done the same.
I just don't know. Even during the attack, my parents shielded me from the fighting. They told me to get to Grand Trad with all haste. Grand Trad. Rangif said my parents told him the same. They wanted everyone to flee to the capital. And then the merchant in the capital was the one keeping the inheritance. Is this all really coincidence?
It was probably intended to happen this way.
If that's true, though, do you think my parents might have intended the inheritance to be... Oh, the family treasure my father mentioned in the letter. He wasn't talking about the inheritance. He meant the people. A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands. Durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? I continue to find ways I never understood my parents.
They put their faith in you.
In me. They had faith. In me.
Yeah.
I'd always thought I'd been a worthless son to them.
You've done your parents the greatest of honors.
Have I? Father. Mother. Leave the people of Harlia in my hands. No. Leave the fate of this country to me. Someday, I will restore our home. Everyone will come back to live in peace. And I won't let anyone take it from us, ever again. But this isn't about my family. This tragedy must never be allowed to be repeated anywhere. On my pride as a noble, I swear it.
Sense Stroll's unrivaled trust in his determination to change the future.
The proud noble Stroll, keeper and heritor of the warrior's virtues, by the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I'm going to change the future with you.
Scion's Essence. Increase inheritance slots to 4. When Troll attacks a human-type monster, crit rate greatly increases. And is so now ready to acquire the new heroic embodiment, Grand Fantasy, which will be our endgame
Thank you, my friend. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience. My parents' mantra has never been more clear to me. You keep moving forward. Do what you know to be just. And I will be just a step behind, no matter what. Look back, and you will find hope. Don't forget that.
Will do, man. Will do. The vision of Halia restored clear in our mind. I spent a moment enjoying the wind in my face when we returned to the others. Thanks to Stroll's strong faith in me, I now have the full support of the people of Halia. I'm locked into 26 right now. But what matters in the end? Back to the tavern. And now to spend time with our good old pal, Alonzo.
Wonderful.
Woo! There he be. But I'm gonna spin around the fountain for a little bit to get more sword gliding in. Woo! I'm spinning in the rain. I'm spinning in the rain. After all that work and toil, I'm just spinning in the oil. I know where I've been sent. I'm covered in lubricant. I've watched too much robots. From now on, I'm a winner! Go! Oh no! Help! Ah! Sorry. It's been a while since I watched that one, but can't deny it. Love robots.
Greetings.
Oh, well met. What are you up to? I'd like to hear about your journey so far. If you don't mind telling me, I have certain information I'd like to know. Sure, I can do that. With my outpouring of wisdom, I briefly outlined my journey so far to Alonzo. How very intriguing. I'm very keen to know more of these experiences if you indulge me. I have some free time right now. No problem.
Yes.
Oh, you are marvelous. Thank you. Alright, follow me. I know of a great spot. Alonzo asked me to tell him about some of the things that happened on my journey.
I see.
I see. Very intriguing. So an external force protects the candidates. For outsiders like myself, it's rather difficult to get a hold of accurate information pertaining to the royal magic and the Tournament of the Throne. Information's quite the weapon, you know. All the more reason meeting you has been such a boon.
Understand?
In fact, if you really wanted to take down the other candidates, the most effective method would be investigating their families and homes for info you could use. Quite effective against blackguards who hide their misdeeds, naturally, but outstanding against good, upstanding family folk.
What's that about?
I couldn't do such a thing.
But of course.
I know that's not in your nature, but still, not every weapon has a point in it. A villain will always strike where it hurts most, like snakes, and those I associate with are usually the most venomous kind. Speak of the devil, here comes one such associate now.
Oi!
Oi! How's the client's situation looking?
Yeah.
There's 20 at present. No delay securing their contracts. Arrangements have been made to put on should any default on payments. Ha! So you're not all talk. Now my lord may have been taken by a shine to you, but let me make something clear. One false move and I promise I'll play you alive myself. Understand, Cuculus?
Ridiculous.
He's an underdog of a landowner I'm working with. He's exceedingly cautious, as you might expect, and for some reason, he doesn't really trust me. He still doesn't trust me. I can't blame him, really. Said landowner is my true target. He's a foul one. He's been trying to take advantage of the struggle of the throne to net a huge fortune. Ambitious sorts all over the country are using the tournament to rise up in the world, and this landowner is their lender, turning tiny profits. I am his middleman. Of course, the landowner only lends because he knows he'll collect, so when he realizes he can't, why, that's an awful lot of money to disappear into the void. And that's your aim, then?
What?
And that's your plan all along, isn't it?
Now then.
Haha! I'll spare you the details. The man's money will end up in my coffers eventually. It's a curious thing. People are never more vulnerable to tricks when they think they're playing ones themselves. When all's said and done, it'll be his loss and my gain. And I do mean gain. Enough to buy a small village, really. Interesting plan there. Maybe there's a future for you in this line of work yet.
Oi!
Oi, Alonzo.
Yes.
Don't worry. He has my confidence.
Listen.
The flunky you talked to earlier. He's snooping around the village.
What?
What?
Hey!
I gave him the slip before he saw me, but it's bad, Alonzo. If they find out you're connected to the village, then...
No.
My hometown or not, there's no way they'll catch on to what I'm up to now. I'll turn up nothing, and that has to be the end of it. And that'll be the end of it. You need to relax.
Yeah.
All the same, you should pack your things in case things go south. Bring the money to stash soon. Lucky because I didn't expect you to move so quickly. You went as far as digging up my roots. Is everything alright? You're gonna be okay.
You...
If push comes to shove, I may end up needing your help. Your muscle, that is.
Aye?
I'm trying to buy my hometown with the money I'm bilking from the landowner. He's the one who's bleeding my village dry to begin with. I've got to make this piece of my deception succeed at all costs. It would save the whole poverty-stricken village.
Hey.
When you're free, why don't you come and check on the village with me? I've got a strange nagging feeling about this. Okay?
Leave it to me.
Sure, I'll go.
Thank you, truly.
Yes, of course. Thank you. I owe you one. I can feel Alonso's genuine gratitude and deep trust towards me. Rank 2.
Mother, please, be safe.
Faker's Enlightenment. Reduce the mad cost of studying the Faker lineage. My hometown's a small village. It's nearby, in fact. If it were up to me, we'd head there straight away. Alas, I know you have a schedule of your own. Even so, I implore you, please do not delay for long. I'll be waiting. 2 days at minimum, buddy.
Time marches on,
Might be a little bit more than
and
2
the
days,
age
though,
of a
from what the
new
looks of
king
it might be.
draws nearer.
Actually, no, it will be 2 days exact.
Well then.
Hear a voice.
What can it be?
How did it come to this? Barton's come to mind. Maybe I should talk to him.
Well met.
Okay. Looks like we got another travel to Martira. Woo 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 woo. Actually,
now?
thinking about it, I don't need to worry about being the wizard for a little bit now. What should I level up? You know what? My equipment. What do I got? I got the archetypal rings on, which is good. Do I? You know what? Yeah, let's just keep wizard so that we can keep earning more mastery. Or I could go merchant. I guess if I do, I want to actually, now that he has another slot, I'd like to have Cyclo, because I'm gonna need Cyclo for a later fight. I don't need Tetra Break anymore. You know what? Do I have Sure, why not? Magic Font. Just to give me more MP.
Oi! Right.
Let me go to Baden. Baden, you lovely man. I need to save you from your own problems.
Oh, this repeat this.
Do, 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 do. Oop, daily to effect change.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go get... Oh, we got another Sandblast day, huh? Oh, yep. They're talking. They're talking about the state of the town. I've seen them. It's like, how long are those gods gonna be staring at us?
Beg pardon?
Hey, watch out. Wait, you're the one that everyone's been talking about.
Oh, damn.
That's why I hate sand flashes.
Hey, you.
One day I heard the old lady at the butcher shop arguing with a soldier.
Damn it all.
Barton's administration building, just seeing it gets me blood boiling.
You've come.
Glad you're here. Glad you're well. To be frank with you, there's been an incident. Thankfully no one died, but they surely could have. The crafty fellow who did it, he wouldn't confess even if we backed him to the corner. thinking of striking a deal with him, but you know, the thing is, I'm not very skilled at negotiating. Just be yourself.
What?
Be myself, you say. Just face the problem head on like nothing to be afraid of. Just be honest to a fault. Certainly seems far better than working out a plan. Only yourself, after all. Gotta play the hand I was dealt.
Thank you.
Many thanks to you, Kane. Would you come with me? Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's get going.
Listen to me.
Listen, all of ye. Someone here set fire to the administration building. We managed to put it out before anyone got hurt. This is treason.
You hear me?
The traitor should come forward immediately. To become the governor so badly you would go this far, so good. Gastros.
What?
Surely you wouldn't mean to say that I'm the one behind this.
I know who it was.
Boy, I'm done listening to all your denials. Take him away. So it's obvious the fire is Barden's own plot.
Just so.
Yes, Barden, your own position is safe if you have a scapegoat. How uncharacteristically intelligent of you.
What did you say?
What are you saying now?
Listen to me.
My fellow townspeople, will you go on the never questioning this man? Look at what happens to your town under his rule.
Seriously?
Guards are treating you like prisoners, spying on you, reporting you. This place your town or theirs?
Let's do this.
Furthermore, is this man fit to govern? I propose we hold a vote to decide once and for all.
Huh?
Vote? Is that where we decide who's governor?
No, I see.
Such a thing couldn't possibly be done with integrity. I won't allow it.
Oi!
Oh, yes, you will. The people should decide, just like with the king. Well, that fellow is certainly all for it, even though I assure you hate the idea. For myself, I think the vote will speak volumes. It will reveal all here that you are the dangerous one, not I. Shut up, you conniving cur.
Wait.
Stay calm, Barden.
What?
I hear you.
I haven't a choice.
Fine. However, anyone who cheats will have the hell slapped into them.
Am I understood?
You'll understand that. I'm keeping a watchful eye. Don't forget it. It's tricky.
You're a great help indeed.
Thank you. I forgot myself back there. I must say, everyone seems to frighten me. Even the wee ones. They're even more scared than when we thought I was a phantasm. God's the way they look at me.
Got to say,
Okay, tell me the truth. Have I erred when it comes to my methods? You very well may have.
But then?
Whatever should I have done instead? I mean, though I didn't understand my reasons soon enough, I wasn't monitoring them out of contempt. I'll tell you something, I've no choice but to hope they'll come round. My duty is to protect the Weans from rampant villainy.
Well then?
There must be another strategy. Let's find one together. Your sincerity is always touching. Thank you much for being so thoughtful despite your own business to contend with. Hope I can always count on you for the best advice.
Still, though.
The boat will be held soon by the look of things. We can't lose. Must protect the town. I say this as your comrade as well. I can feel Barden's firm resolve and deep faith in me.
I wish I had better tidings for you.
Scion's merit and escape artist. Improves the chance of escaping from squad battles. Perfect. Had trouble with that before. Become the governor forever striving to fulfill everyone's expectations. That's how it should be. Parted with Barden, who had a grim look on his face. Barden's in a tough one. He's made mistakes being a governor, but he's not doing it out of ill will, which people aren't seeing. And that's the tricky part. Eventually, things will go.
We need to go.
Without spoiling.
Wonderful.
But it's a long road.
Beg pardon?
Oi!
He's unintentionally done things that have put people into a state of civil unrest. They have to re-establish a trust with the state.
Hey, Mike.
And that's a tricky thing to ask someone.
Hey, mister.
Oh, this blooming
Ripping this is.
So with that in mind, it can be a hard-won battle, what he's trying to do, but he'll get there.
What's that?
No milk and fragrant spice. It'll be
Alright,
well
then.
worth it in the end, but it's
Where to?
beyond just a
Let's go.
tricky thing to just say what would be the best solution there. And I think
If you can.
I like that it's trying to capture that very well.
Don't say shite, this ass.
I can't recall you being one of those. An elder?
An Elden kid, are you one of the little Lady Brigetta contacts then? I am. I've been assigned to stand guard here. She told me not to let anyone but an Elden kid through. And you're Elden, sure as anything. No reason to turn you away. Come on in, I suppose. I didn't expect you to show up. You hear the criers.
Everyone!
The anti-Igniter terrorist hideout has been burnt to the ground. Local village in front of criminal fiends torched thanks to the renowned Niter merchant Lady Brigetta Lyacon.
At this time!
Those fearmongers cried for the dangers of magic igniters and planned to raid our royal capital Grand Trad once its people were unarmed.
Hear ye!
However,
hear
they have
ye.
been brought to justice through the overwhelming power of magic igniters. 3 cheers for Lady Brigetta. 3 cheers for magic igniters. There you have it. But they're lying. It's my words versus the voice of the country. Even then, you believe in me. I didn't do anything. But the people I met there at the village, they're dead now.
Those people.
There were no anti-igniter group. It was the Sanctus Church, or rather, those who perform their dirty work. They want the world to see igniters as the only defense they have against violence around them, and so they set a village ablaze to prove their point. By taking my dog, they made me a tool in their scheme, making it look like the work of an anti-igniter group. They knew I would set out to slaughter those responsible. Even though you stopped me before anything happened, someone else raised the village and named me responsible.
You get it.
In short,
Right.
this is a warning. From here on, they'll ask nothing less than total, unquestioning obedience. What will you do? What are you planning to do now? Killing some churchmen won't change anything. Not when the whole institution's rotten. This world is a horrific place, defined by inequality and intolerance. The ones who shaped it are the wealthy few who sit atop it. In other words, the church.
In those days,
I had friends of my own when I was a child of poverty. Even though all the sludge and mire, we survived together, broke bread together. They all died slowly. Starvation or torture took them. The Sanctus Church weeded the strong and takes the weak, their wealth, and their lives. I remember holding their cold bodies in my arms. That's when I decided from then on, I'd be the one doing the taking. If the weak always die, then they'll lose everything, then I'll become strong. I'll be the side that takes. I wouldn't let anyone steal what I had. I swore it. I threw away my heart, threw away my hope, and now I've clawed my way here. Made myself an underling of the same church that killed my friends. And still, even once you climb out of hell, there's only another circle of it waiting for you there. It never ends. How far must I fight them? How much does it take to ensure that they can no longer tear things from my grasp? It'll be your head next, so it'll be the church's slave. I'll be whoever they want me to be. You can't give in to fear.
Listen.
I know you're scared, but you can't give in to them.
shut up!
Shut up, shut up, shut up! With all you must have been through, how can you live a life like that and believe in light in this world? Why won't you let me give up? It is from revealing a desire to be saved from the pain. She's pain through my heart.
Why? Why did you?
Merchant's marked down. Kane, what do you think this world will want to create? What do you imagine there?
Right.
Hope. Sounds like a country too bright for me. I wish I could have a heart like yours, strong and beautiful. I calmed Brigitte down and waited until she fell asleep before I left the room.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Hey, mister.
8-7.
Wonderful.
You there!
That's right. $250 revenue.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm all yours, man.
Really? All right.
And more tolerance and a rainbow roof.
Well then.
Back to Brylehaven Tavern. I hope we meet again soon. Oh my god, Alonso's nearly crying. Jesus. Yep, going to Alonso. It's time for Alonso anyways, but Jesus Christ, that face would have prompted me to go even if it wasn't. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round. You spin my head right round, like a record, baby, right round. Don't worry, Alonso, I'm just counting my kilometers here. I can't do anymore because I think there's copyright, right, copyright, right. I won't do any more than that. That's just Druid Sandstorm, everybody.
You're not serious.
The Elder's riding his sword, is he? Wow.
Rain?
It's not bucketing down. Changed my mind again. I want to support someone new. Yeah, indecisive people as well. I really wish I knew how much more progress I had on this sword riding technique for the achievement, because I just want this achievement to be over so I don't have to think about this anymore. It's the one achievement that's going to take me time to do actively. That's just odd to do, I'm going to point out. Everything else requires me to either beat a boss or do a specific task. This is the one thing that does something kind of uncharacteristic in terms of long distance that I have to do. So it's just, But while I'm just spinning around and thinking about this for a little bit, I want to talk about a few things. Because I've been thinking about it, and I am trying to expand my circle again. Trying to meet people that have similar interests and stuff. And I'm really genuinely trying to find people that I can play TTRPGs with, not just among the VTubing community, even though that would be very appreciated and very awesome. I want to find people that I can connect with to make a really good group of friends with and make a campaign with, because I genuinely want to live up to the fact that I call myself a TTRPG streamer, because unfortunately I've really not lived up to that yet. Not for lack of trying, but just difficulty in getting people to mesh well from the campaigns that I've been trying to do. So I want to try it again, and I've recently joined the server of the Elysian Legends, which has a giant group of people who are very, very, very into tabletop RPGs. Fingers crossed I can get some people from there to join and have some fun, or maybe join one of their games, because I would just love to get to know them better even before trying to do this again. And even more so
Beg pardon?
because of Elysium Legends sharing some information. I'm not gonna state I'm getting a new job anytime soon, but I've tried to apply for something to see if I have a chance of trying to do something more TTRPG related for my job, and it would be a designer working remotely for Paizo with Pathfinder and such, which I have admitted to them when I put my application in. I have very little personal experience with, but I want to try and learn Pathfinder anyways, and this is just a good incentive for me to do it. And on top of that, it's my kind of passion. TTRPGs and stuff are, in fact, my passion. So, just the simple fact of making that my job would be so much better for me in a mental sense, I think. Nothing against the job that I work at, seriously. I like working my printing job with doing the sales estimates and everything. But there's definitely some stuff that can get me mentally taxed and stuff during out the month, and it's typically just the beginning, a bunch of sales stuff that I have to take care of for one of our partner departments that just is long-winded. I won't say super tedious, it's just very, very long-winded process, and it can be kind of painful to do sometimes, but that's kind of my only complaint about it. There are days where I don't have a lot to do, and those are the days that are the trickiest because I feel bad not doing a lot of work. But personally, if I could do something more creative with my job, I'd absolutely love to do something more creative, which is why I hope that I can potentially at least get a shot at working with Paizo. Even if I don't get the job officially, just the simple fact of putting it in there has made me kind of happy to at least get an opportunity to try and apply. So, all things considered, I am trying to take steps to do more TTRPG related things, not only just outside of the channel here, but also in real life, trying to get more stuff organized. I haven't been able to state it yet because I don't know when we're going to be doing it, but I am a part of a project that is going to be starting eventually that my friend Kyo and her friend Glitch and Amnestia are hosting, that we are going to be dubbing a group series of World of Darkness that is going to be happening. Without spoiling too much about what it is or what my position is in the games until we get a little bit closer, because we're still working on a lot of the details, groups are still being assigned and stuff. But think about every single facet of World of Darkness that exists, and just about every game system in it, we will probably have one game of it running. And I'm very excited to be a part of it. And within my group, I will technically be playing a Camarilla. I will be playing a vampire for the first time. As I've had experience with World of Darkness, kind of creating characters in Vampire, but I've only had experience playing in Hunter the Reckoning, which is part of our current home game with these group of people right now, that we haven't made public or anything just yet. And we're going to be turning this game into a public stream, and I will be very excited to share that with everyone once it comes around, because it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a really fun experience. As for what I'd hope to do, I want to try and experiment and do some things. I am working on trying to design some unique magic items and a few other things for my own home games, potentially. But in terms of what I'm hoping to do for a game if I run it, I genuinely love Monster Hunter a lot, and I like Wilds, but I think here's my thing with Monster Hunter: I get bored of playing it easily, as I was afraid of. Like, I need to be in the right mental mindset to really play and sit down and fully enjoy a Monster Hunter game. And nothing against Wilds. I love Wilds. It's fun, but I think it's a game that I prefer to play with my friends, more so than try and do solo on streams, which is no one's fault. It's just how I think the game is designed to be better handled in that regard for someone like me. But what am I thinking of? When I want to design the game, I want to do a few things. I want to take inspiration from the anime that I've been watching, and I want to make a very much... I don't know. I want to create a unique story. Not something super unique, mind you. I'm fully expecting to say, like, oh yeah, this is your typical adventure anime, and that's kind of the style I want to go for here. And going for that, I want to make a very oriented game around an adventuring guild, and ranking up and getting closer and more powerful, not just only in one nation, but in regions, getting notoriety and stuff like that, working with developing systems and stuff that don't only just, like, let the system of 5e do what it does, but I want to improve it a bit, because I'm the kind of guy that thinks tabletop RPGs are not complicated enough sometimes. Sometimes they're too complicated, and I want to add complications to some of them that can make them more interesting, because it's just like, I think that limiting a system to say, like, oh, you get only X amount of improvements in a game, and you have to build around that, I think that makes me kind of sad, because then there's a limitation on experimentation when it comes to a game that has a limited level system. Even though 5e technically doesn't have that, because by all means you can play past level 20, and within reason a game master with milestone or experience can say, congratulations, you've earned another improvement, it's still limited on what you can improve. So I want to define and really reshape the idea of 5e and try and figure out some ways to not only do things that are impressive, I want to improve systems that are present. And in order to do that, I've been thinking about stat increasement systems, or learning skills external of kind of the rules that exist, or how to implement them better. Because I want to really challenge my players to just be creative with how they play their characters. They're living a life. They're not living a game, in my opinion. That's kind of... I want to take inspiration from adventure anime. I want to take inspiration from games like Persona that are life simmy and RPG-like to benefit them. And like Metaphor here, I want to find a way to balance that in a tabletop game and really experience it, and really retrofit some of the rules and say, hey, so if we were going by rules as written here, it'd take you X amount of time to really do this. I'm not going to make you do that. I want this to be fun. I want this to be enjoyable. I'm going to say, for the sake of making something really impressive, though, you still have to follow some of these major rules, like Eliana's Guide to Monsters. I think the crafting times for most items, absolutely reasonable. A day's worth of work to try and really craft something unique and powerful makes sense. To really sit down and do it. But sometimes it takes too long for a regular game to justify making a certain tier of magic item. And it requires a lot of downtime to do it. And I think that a lot of players would really integrate with it better if there wasn't super much need for downtime. Which is why I think certain things of like, oh yeah, if you're making an artifact level item, yeah, absolutely, you should be taking a lot of time, because that should be a quest in and of itself. That should be a goddamn challenge to do, and I don't think that the player characters should necessarily have to spend all that in-game time doing nothing, though. I feel like there's a way to figure it out, and I want to try and figure it out. So that's kind of a challenge I'm setting for myself, alongside with trying to create a new deck of magic cards in 5e that adds a lot of unique narrative events. That's kind of something that I was considering doing. Making something related to hunting and gathering, or just kind of making a deck of events. I called it the Deck of the Huntsmaster, where there's hunting complications, or there's hunting boons and stuff that the deck rears its head for. Getting random parts, a random monster appearing, calamity ensuing, just kind of trying to take the new age of the Deck of Many Things and trying to really convert it into something that's more of a narrative device that allows it to really affect the world rather than just a singular character. And that's kind of what I want to try. I want to experiment with these kinds of things, and these are the kind of things that I'd like to also cover in my channel. These kind of processes of going through and taking, in instance, a old mechanic from the Eliana's Guide to Monster that is not available anymore, that was in the playtest material, and trying to rework it to have a little bit more fun with it, which was a unique custom item creator method, which I think would be interesting. Maybe setting restrictions saying, hey, you need a certain monster component. Hey, you need these parts like you do with some of the other items in the game. And I don't know. These are just thoughts that I'm having. And I really want to sit down and talk with some people and maybe really come up with a really good structure to really handle some of this stuff before I just dive headlong into it. On top of the fact that I'm still trying to balance my new coding life to try and do what I would hope would be the translation of video game and tabletop in a unique combination with the use of 5e systems, Heliana systems, and a few other systems that I want to craft and create based off of things like Atelier Riaiza, profession systems and how they integrate, and making a unique game that takes central focus on everything being player created when it can be. And just a few other things like that. An adventurer that's self-sufficient, or survivalist that's self-sufficient. Not just a survival game, but a game where you grow more powerful and your skills in all things grow more powerful. And I don't know, there's a power fantasy in thinking, yeah, I can make my own equipment, I can make my own gear. There's a unique power fantasy in being able to say, I can create a custom set that does exactly what I want, that does everything that I wish it to do, and a few other things. And I want to try and find the balance for that. I want to try and create a unique game that really tickles the RPG fantasy as well as a kind of crafter's fantasy for those that are interested in that stuff, because there are plenty of games that can kind of scratch that itch, but not a lot of them scratch my itch for it. And I think I've kind of gone on a pretty long tangent here now, honestly. But it's interesting to think of all the different possibilities that could really exist if I set myself down and really do it. And I hope that in engaging in these communities that I've found, that meeting these new people are going to help me come up with these ideas and really find a way to make content of my own that really expresses what I love about the tabletop world. And I hope that I can bring different games like Beacon, Fabula Ultima, Starfinder, Mutants and Masterminds 3rd Edition, games like these that are complicated in their own rights, that don't get a lot of coverage in the gaming world, that have such unique systems that I want to see studied and explored by other people, because I think they are fascinating. And Fabula Ultima is one of those games that is just like, how do you explain it without coming off as pretentious or strange, because, or something like that, because Fabula is, in essence, the greatest game of multi-classing ever. Every class, well, and so is Beacon. There is a beauty to the game because every character can be made in such a unique way, even if they're structured with the same classes. And 5e can do that with its subclassing and stuff. Pathfinder can do it with its feats and everything, but there's just, I don't know, there's a charm to it that exists in Fabula and Beacon, where it's all determined by a pretty simple system for Fabula and Beacon. It's not a tough game to really learn in both instances. It's just a dice-based system that is pretty simple in a lot of cases. It's quick to learn. It's a bit tricky to set up your first characters, obviously, but that's an RPG in general. And I don't know. I want to find what makes games tick for me, and I want to be able to explain them and show them off.
Greetings.
So,
and then...
sorry for that little rant there, but this is kind of some of the stuff that I'm trying to think of right now, and I wanted to share it with you guys.
Ridiculous.
It should do. The owner was kind enough to give us some space. My collaborator, that is, my good friend from back home, should arrive any minute now. He's late. And you've come all this way, too. Come to think of it, I really told you where I grew up. It's a beautiful village, full of flowers. Not wealthy, but not destitute. There's a cheerful tranquility to it.
Aye?
Apparently it had been abandoned on the nearby road as a baby. The woman who took me in is my mother in all but blood. She's Parapis. I'm Nydia. You couldn't look more different, but she raised me like I was her own. She never stopped smiling at me, and she was always so proud to call me her son. I look forward to visiting.
Well,
Don't expect much, or you'll be disappointed. Mother's a good person. She trusts far too readily, though. She has this uncanny ability to know when I'm the one lying. Anyway, she was an easy mark for fraudsters. Can't tell you how many times she expertly told the sob story was all it took to rob her of everything she had. In fact, my only memories of her without a smile are the times that she would apologize to me for having nothing to eat again, tears welling in her eyes. That's why I started conning, you know? Decided to give any miscreant scum who take advantage of such kindness a taste of their own hell. Each and every one of them. Sorry, had to pop my neck there. My latest mark is the worst villain of all, the landowner in my hometown. He charged my idyllic village into what it is today.
sorry.
Sorry, that was more than I meant to say.
It'll be fine.
Save your village.
Thank you.
Thank you. I've been blessed with a silver tongue since I was born. Fool anyone. Except my mother. No yawning, I'm barely into the night, dang. You know, you're a bit like her too, strangely enough. I've forgotten what a nice feeling it is, being able to have a genuine conversation with someone. So thank you for listening. I can sense Alonzo's deep-seated gratitude.
I find myself wanting to believe you.
Scion skill. More skills are now inherited by the Baker lineage in academia due to the effects of Scion skill.
Hear me!
Is Cuculus here?
Well, well, well.
Why, my good sir? Haven't you come to check on the clients? Have you come to check on the clients? You drop the act, Cuculus. Or, beg your pardon, should I say Alonzo?
Good grief.
You're from the village of Paupers, aren't you? Did you fancy yourself some sort of hero with your little tricks? A cheat is still a cheat. You're the same, you and I, except you're more of a fool if you think you'll ever get justice. You have the money that belongs to the village, and I would see it all returned to its rightful place. Is that not justice? Perhaps you'll change your tune after seeing the sorry state your village is in now. Your associate, the one meant to meet you here? Took some doing, but we managed to squeeze a few details out of him about your family.
Do what?
What have you done to my mother? Well, simply killing her wouldn't teach you any lessons, nor would it be any fun.
What did you do?
You cannot change things, you cannot save anyone. This one's on the house, boy. Kane. Distraught Alonzo and I rushed by carriage to his hometown. We arrived at the village near Brylehaven. It's been set ablaze.
Mother!
Amanda asked Alonzo's mother was here. Don't speak about her. I'll save you.
I'm sorry.
I told him, that's me. You're my one and only son. And I love...
Please.
Mother, I'm sorry. This is my fault.
My
You always
Alonzo.
were so sensitive.
Live on.
Mother.
Mother, can you hear me? Please, say something.
Mother.
Hey!
The landowner's servant told us it was you. That you were chumming up the landlord to suck this village dry. And now you put us to the torch. The hell did we ever do to you? It's my fault. I can pay for the reconstruction. I have the money, so I'll give.
How dreadful.
You traded your mother's life for that money. I didn't.
This damned!
Keep your blood money, you filthy murderer. Wait, please take the money. Use it for the village and bury her.
You devil!
You're the only one who belongs in a grave is you. Yeah, but you should have died instead.
Yeah.
Burn in hell, you damn parasite. villain always strikes where it hurts most. At the family and home. I should have known. I said the damn words myself. People are never more vulnerable to tricks when they think they're the ones playing one themselves. I should have known! Was I blinded by revenge? No. I was simply, unequivocally a fool. Your mother said to live on. You have to be strong. For her.
Why?
Why? Don't wish that upon me. I've been feeding on my mother's life this whole time. Just like the parasite I am.
I'm sorry.
I never had the power to change a single thing. Alonso refused to move or even stand. After ensuring his safety, I had no choice but to leave his side.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Yep. That is
Well met, eh?
the effed up situation we're in.
Oi! Oi!
Alonso didn't deserve that, damn it. Damn it. Fuck. I hate that part. I hate that part so much.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Fucking hell. God damn, why am I yawning? I'm not tired.
What's this?
Bill milk and fragrant spice.
Where to?
Let's go.
Artira.
Pardon?
Everyone's getting on guard and being pissed off.
What in the blazes?
Abolish taxes. It's your money. Reclaim freedom for commerce for yourself.
That sounds right.
Sounds like something a merchant would come up with, but the more you think about it, the less sense it makes. What happened to people who can't work? Besides, if there's no taxes, how can a kingdom help anyone? It's all people to themselves.
Aha. Just can't believe it's true.
Oh, jeez. Tricky. It's
Oh, me?
beyond tricky.
I'm just incredulous.
Hey, you.
You!
Give us the Magla, please.
Isn't Blitz?
Just 1,000. Nothing too major. Oh, my neck wants to pop so badly.
Damn it all.
Okay, Barton.
You've come.
Oh, glad you're here. Glad you're well. Personally,
I'm sorry.
Sorry, forget it. I'm rather beside myself at the moment. What's wrong?
Aye.
Lay on another boat for governor. Should be announcing the results any minute. I'll come and listen. Now you behold the results. I'll admit it was closer than I expected. But regardless, henceforth I shall rule instead of you, Barden.
What?
Impossible. There can't be that many who support the likes of you.
You unscrupulous...
You bribed the Rodders, or you rigged the vote. You're too much of a coward to act honest.
Well, you see...
There's no play to be had here, Barden. You had the whole thing under close watch. There was nothing suspicious about it.
It's absurd.
That can't be. Your watcher missed something. We'll all know Gusteau's lackeys are afoot.
And look.
Barden, relax. The expression on your face is going to scare people. Barden, you doubt even me now. It's pitiful to watch, Barden. You need to accept the truth.
Seriously.
Ordinary men with delusions of heroism are not fit to rule. You are at fault and all this happened. You all supported me. That's why I became governor. That's why I put my blood, sweat, and tears into it.
But please.
You're looking at me like I'm scum. I was protecting you. I was acting for the common good.
How can it be?
You asked me to protect you and fall short in one wee thing. It's all whispers behind my back. Who among you cares about the town?
Fine.
Fine. Have it your way. Will of the people. Gastros can protect you now. Shouting insults, then running away. A shirker of responsibility to the very end. Well, no matter. Good riddance. Now, here's how I will handle security.
Listen up!
Lord Barden, there's a giant sandworm! Mr. Barden, I must report to him as soon as possible.
Please, let's not lose our heads.
About that. Reports are to go to Lord Gusto henceforth. Gustro at this point. What's the matter? The giant sandworm nest has been spotted, and the worm is now approaching. Sir Barden said to report anything like this right away.
Oh no. Oh no.
A giant sandworm? Sir Gusto. Gustro, what do we do?
What?
Calm down. We have defensive barriers. Yes, the ones he built with your taxes. Besides, a giant sandworm wouldn't come here, would it? Well, he thought it wouldn't, but...
You mean to keep
Barton
going?
only had you looking for nests that he would have used to collect taxes for defense. It's all part of his deceit.
Yeah.
You understand me? Nothing is happening. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Hey.
Is there a giant sandworm coming? Oh, it's you. What in the world should I do now that I've been ousted? Now that I've...
Whoa.
You say a giant sandworm's coming here? I bet it's a human too, isn't it? Those defensive barriers won't stand against a human. There's nothing I can do now. I'm not governor anymore. The children are scared. And they should be if a human strikes. But first things first, I don't want to see the town fall into chaos. Have the yards declare it was a false alarm. Once they do that, I'll exterminate the beastie myself. Whatever needs to be done, I'll do it.
I'm sorry.
But truth be told, against a human I don't stand a chance. Here, put aside my pride and ask you for your help, Kane. Please.
Yeah.
Of course I'll help. Kane, I'm forever in your debt.
I see.
But I think of this nonsense I've been saying, pretending I couldn't do anything. Why, you don't need to be governor to protect people. I feel Barton's unshakable resolve and his deep faith in me.
I shall bar his meddling with Martira.
Commander's Veneration and Rapid Swapper. I haven't even got the ability to swap
right,
people
then?
yet, but now I will at half turns cost.
This one's important.
Right to rule. Game words can lower accuracy, so prepare for countermeasures if you must. You should speak to Barton when I'm ready.
I thank you.
Then the monster back. Okay. Not sure when I'll be engaging in that, but ready to do it whenever.
I'm just incredulous.
How you feeling?
Go to the watchtower. Take a
So-
scene from the scenery. Woo woo. What a view it is.
yeah?
Probably it's so unusual as it doesn't mean that open-minded culture. Those floating water spheres can really make an impression. The sea's water's not frozen up there, and it's not like some kind of transparent container. Apparently it has to do with magma crystals on the seafloor, and if you get too close they can pull or push you in random directions. I'm only telling you what I've heard, so I can't say for certain, but it does kind of make you want to touch them. It'd be fun to go inside, I bet. Yeah, floating around in one of those does seem like it'd be pretty nice.
Maybe.
Oh, but I suppose you need to breathe, huh? If you were stuck in there. Yikes.
Alright.
Wisdom has broadened.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Well met, eh?
You there!
Harness youth, it's time. We do the thing.
Oh,
We just quickly run through all of this.
All right.
The power invested in royal virtues. Give me that good shit.
Well.
Alonzo? I don't... Alonzo, buddy, you need therapy. A lot of it.
what should we do?
That's my tolerance level 3 skill. You need therapy. Okay, but what else could I really talk about for a little bit while I think about it? Just for the sake of getting some more sword miles in. You think I could really say? Well, I could give my honest thoughts about the game. And the thing is, to all those who are aware, yes, I did play this before. I did stream it once, but the stream quality was terrible due to internet issues at the time. And the VODs are absolute garbage, and I cannot recommend anyone watch them. So my first-hand experience is unfortunately not the one that most people will have gotten. So what can I say about this game? It's an experience. It's a really good, really challenging game. I've enjoyed the heck out of it, and it's inspired me to get into different kinds of tabletop RPGs. It's the reason that I learned about Fabula Ultima. It's the reason I learned about Beacon. These are the things that it has inspired me to learn about outside, because there's a lot of variety, a lot of really cool and interesting things that we can do with those systems, and I pray to keep learning and doing things with them. And having my chance to really explore and learn more about different RPG systems that have a lot more unique flair to them. It also inspires me to have a different kind of story when I try and address games, because this is a game that is a real good metaphor for what it talks about throughout the game. It doesn't ham-hand it the entire time either. I think that's one of the better parts of it, is the fact that it has a metaphor that it's running with that isn't just thrown in your face all the time. Because a lot of games that work around like an idea or some kind of like thesis statement tend to overdo it. And this one knows how to do it well. Atlas has really polished their game writing for this one. And a lot of content creators that I know that have played this game would say the same thing after having played it after many other Atlas games. And I think with the minimal experience I have with Persona 5, the minimal experience I have with P4, Golden, Persona Royal especially, and how that improved the game, and the experience I've had watching Catherine, not playing Catherine personally, there is a lot of really good story in this, and what little bit I've played of Nocturne, because Nocturne is Nocturne is a fever dream and a trip, alright. If you go through the whole entire story, I mean, is it a spoiler that you murder your friends in a Shin Megami game? Is it a spoiler? It just feels like something that just happens in those games. And I could be wrong. Maybe I'm misremembering something too. But I think you murder a lot of people in that game. Not just demons. So it's tricky and interesting to kind of see how some things play out. And, well, I don't know. There's just a bunch. And I can say with certainty that there is many things that can be built up, changed, and made better with certain games, but I think this one, I don't know. I think I know certain creators would be like, yeah, no, I like a certain game better from the Atlas lineup, and that's fair. I think personally, though, this and Royal are on the same part for me. I loved Royal and what it did with the story. I can go into a tangent on that for a good while too, because what Royal improves on is consequences and truly kind of showing that the Phantom Thieves are a true kind of good, or a true kind of neutral good, rather than the idea of like, or in a sense a very lawful kind of good, depending on how you look at it. They're very people would kind of view them in the original game, they're 100% the good guys. That's never a doubt, because all the bad guys of P5 initial are cartoonishly evil. The final boss and the final challenge of Persona 5 Royal is dealing with someone who isn't, without spoiling it. And I think that's a glorious story to go through. Seeing the Phantom Thieves take on someone that actually agrees with their motivations 100% of the way, and and you can 100% tell why, and it's like, oh, how can you be so certain? Because the game literally specifically tells you in a puzzle that you have no other hints to, what would you do if you had the power to steal hearts? To use the power to change hearts. And one of the options was to choose the Phantom Thieves option. Take their heart and make them confess their sins, essentially. And make them confront their own misdeeds and everything. And I picked it thinking, I think that this character would feel a very similar way if they had the power, but I'm not exactly certain, and everything else just doesn't seem to fit the character of this person that we've interacted with. And I did so more so kind of jokingly initially than really giving it a hard thought on it. And when I did, I was shocked when it was the correct answer. I was shocked because this man has the same ideals as us. This man is doing what we're doing on a mass scale, except in a demonstrative way on everybody. And that's where the thing gets kind of fucked up to think about, because this guy is doing a change of heart to remove something that is so powerful in humanity. And he is the only person that we've ever seen that has this kind of ability. Outside of us. Outside of Akechi. Which Akechi does fully join the party with that one in the end game. Which is fucking awesome, and you learn oh so much about how this story is only able to be told because of the events and manipulation of that character in question. It was a mindfuck. It was a twist of a story that was great as all hell, and you unfortunately see one of his first victims very early on without knowing they're a victim of it. And there's just so much to that game that's layers upon layers of why the Royal story and the extension of it was such a good addition on that one. And I hope that Metaphor gets an extension that takes care of some of these loose ends that we'll see in this game that I'll kind of address and talk about when it comes to certain things like, oh, this kind of part felt rushed. Yeah, it's a longer game, they have to cut content, it happens, but there is specifically a place that feels like there should have been a story dungeon that there wasn't. There's just a skill check boss fight, which is not bad, but it's sad because I could see the potential for more after it was kind of addressed, you know, maybe there was the potential for this, and I never thought about it when I was doing my first playthrough. But I think that's the beauty of Atlas games. They're beautifully flawed, and when they get those flaws patched out and the work actually done to enhance them, they're always the definitive best edition. 100%. Every single time. When a remaster comes out of a Persona game, it is better than the original. Very few people can say otherwise. And I say that with P5 Royal, I say that with Golden, I say that with 3, I would say that with 1 and 2 if they ever get a remaster, because I want to experience those games. Those games sounded awesome, the mechanics that they threw in there. Persona 1 may have actually been kind of a cluster fudge, and maybe not the best game, But I think if they redid it and kept some of the systems and maybe adjusted it to how the modern Personas work, I think Persona 1 would still be an amazing game. Persona 2's line was absolutely amazing from what I've heard, with the story of manipulating the world through lies and deceptions. And I don't know, Atlas has some really unique concepts that they've done that we've never really seen in other games. And I want to see them do even more. And I think that's why I like Atlas so much. They've really proven to me that when they try out a concept, they go into it hard. And they do not wean away from it. Like the story of freedom versus traditionalism from the original Catherine, and how they added the twist with the trans girl Catherine in the remaster. I think there's plenty that can be done with these older stories that you don't think need to be redone or remade, and by all means, they can just be built on. And I think that's where the beauty is with a lot of Atlas's work. There is stories that can be told that you'd never imagine from them. Glad it's you. Just spare me a bit of time. Yep.
Thank you.
Here comes depression. Here we go. I did some more digging on the landowner who burned down my village. When I thought I'd hit the bottom, I found more behind him than I'd unearthed before. In the end, he's nothing more than a pawn for someone else. I thought I had the upper hand shadowing him, those associated with him. They've been looking into me as well. They untangled the web of lies that is Cuculus and struck first. What a fool I've been. My village, my mother, they're all gone. I've lost everything. It's terrible. I'm so sorry. As if I have any right to be sad. I just wanted to save my hometown. His taxes were extortion, and he siphoned the village's trade profits away for himself. My once peaceful village was trampled by poverty and the ills that accompanied it. He caused only torment for them, so I struck back. I thought I could fix things. Well, that's what my mother would be happy. But I got too caught up in my heroics and underestimated him. He could have burned down the village. He couldn't have burned down the village on his own.
Damn it all.
Even if the village was rid of the landowner, someone else is backing him. An even more powerful enemy who'd left unscathed. I endangered everyone's lives because I didn't realize that. And it was my mother, my own mother, who paid the price. Alonzo, don't you fucking dare. Die, they said. In all my waking hours, in all my dreams, I hear the villagers demanding my death. I only began this endeavor to free them, to give them their joy back. So if my death is what will give them that now, I have to.
No!
Was it your mother's wish for you to die? My mother's.
Mother
wanted me to live. But what's the point in living when all I have are my sins?
Please.
Why? Why do you not blame me?
That's...
Because living is the only way you can atone for those sins. So live to atone, not by dying. I wonder if there's anything I can still do. I don't think there is, just because you believe in me. I think I can go on living just a little longer. Since the tremendous trust Alonzo has placed in me by sharing his darkest thoughts.
This is what you and Mother wanted, right?
Magic Shop Negotiator and Knave's loyalty increase the monetary rewards of completing requests. Oh, but you worry me some days. Not the slightest clue what to do next. I'm not a good person. Not like how my mother was, and I don't have any special powers like you do. Like you do. You were right. It would have been rather hasty of me to end my life here and now. Thank you, Kane. I finally realized that as long as I have you, the world is mine to fool. Do visit again. I'll set the stage. I'll have some fun tricks in store for you. I don't know what Alonso's scheming this time, but at least it seems he's regained his will to live.
Good night.
Alonso waved nonchalantly as we parted in our return to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Terrifying. Some days.
Here you are.
Oh. Life-saving medicine. Oh, 3 life-saving medicines. Hell yeah, baby. Yeah, no. But Alonso could scare the ever-loving shit out of me whenever he gets like that. No matter how many times that's gonna happen to me, I am going to be terrified for that man. Alonso has very easily the most self-deprecative nature I have ever seen in my life when it comes to his own self-worth. Ooh, buddy. Let's get the pantry, let's get the Idols Day taken care of.
Oh.
Okay. Toilet time.
Right.
Okay, got that taken care of. Now we go to the arena.
Ripping this is. Oh, this blooming.
Good Dave. And I think today.
Amazing.
How much? We've got 3 days till the soiree. Okay, good. We are 100% gonna get that taken care of. Okay. We are going to go to the night market and get some things.
Say there.
Blast this heat.
Young man. Young man.
Young man, young man.
Now what am I to do? Well met, eh?
Aha.
Arena front wharf, please. We're gonna gather some stuff at night because this is Idols Day. This is the day where things go away.
Hey there.
2 more will do. Okay. 2 more?
What now?
Whew. Excuse me. Iron knuckles. Did I get those from like Okay, yeah, 2 more. Then we can get the claw breakers, which will be very, very useful. And I also need to sell these today because I wasn't thinking. Dragon blood sap as well. That'll be good and useful. Also need to appraise these weapons. Perfect, though. We've been getting a lot of things. Okay.
Really now?
Yeah?
Okay.
Aha!
Ranked League. Let's do this.
What'll it be?
I'm in.
Let's give it our all.
Jula.
What now?
Really wish that I remembered.
What
Oh
now?
wait, I think it's weak to smash.
What now?
Okay, so thinking about that. Oh, not that. Gotta remember how these buttons work. Skullcracker. Oh, right. Stroll's got his last level. You know what? Not enough to get slash boost. Damn. That would have been really nice if it did. If he did, though.
That
Actually, does he? Yeah, he needs to get General up. So now he's gonna be doing the power plays. Now he's gonna be support man. He's gonna be support master.
All right.
Raging Edge. Perfect Punch, Skull Cracker. We'll just let her rest on that for a little bit. I want to get Heisme up through that. Then I'll work on his gunner for a little bit. Anything else? I think the thing is going to be weak to ice, so I'm going to leave myself on that for the moment. Okay. Okay, just and to double check. Okay, so now that we've got that sorted out, let's get Blizz on her. And for the sake of if that's also accurate for Heisme, it's accurate. I'll give that for Heisme as well. Yeah, let's go.
Let's.
Time to do a certification battle! Let's go! Oh, this is a rock hard one.
All right, let's show them what we can do.
No to the vanguard. Now accept your fate. Rancor.
Give me your aid!
Oh, yes.
Hold nothing back.
Thanks.
Heat Riser, baby!
Thank you.
My thanks.
Everybody!
Let's go. Freeze.
Okay, that one's not weak to ice. Thunderstrike Thrust. Uh-oh.
Is that all? Charging in! Come! I'll just
Howard, pull yourself together.
Okay,
Perhaps
let's...
this suits me best.
All right.
To the vanguard.
Show him what we
Face
can do.
me. Rancor.
Are you prepared? Not to the fore! I shall vanquish evil. Take that!
You hit their weak point.
Yep.
It's
Keep
okay.
it up.
Weakness. Close combat.
Wizard!
No, to the rear guard.
Wizard!
Maybe.
We'll do this together.
Maybe.
Wizard!
Hold
They're
on.
weak to strike attacks. Smash them up.
Wizard! I won't hold back! Win!
By the swan.
into the fray! Oh, power of heroes!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Some darker arts.
Are you prepared? You'll be dust!
I'll show you the essence of truth. Let's go. Light. A tough one.
Lightning.
Ah.
Oh, what?
Fine!
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Nice dodge. You've got some
With
basics for
triple
working, though.
accuracy down, that thing still hit.
Magic
Ooh.
Knight!
Okay, we're fine, though. That was closer than I intended that to be.
A halfway decent result.
Not bad at all.
Excellent. I've
New
grown
ability.
more powerful.
Critical rate to all allies to one ally for 3 turns. Rebellion.
Bravo!
Mission accomplished.
Thank you. Give me that money.
Huh.
Bronze 2, which we'll participate in later today.
Nice. Well,
Also, it can give me some courage, which is what I need. Okay. Now let's go and collect those items from the night market that we need.
so?
Wonderful. You're not serious. Oi!
Silvery Street is where this thing is. This place is.
My, my.
Let's get what I want,
You're not
because there are a few items.
Hey.
Hey, there's
Hey,
Juna.
you.
Hi, Juna.
I love it.
What is it you need?
Magic shop negotiator. First thing.
Now then.
Sell all of that. I could totally take those, but what I want is... Never mind, it's not in stock yet. I need to wait a little bit. Yeah. Never mind. The item that I want is a higher tier, which will require me to get more in Alonzo's, I believe. Now I think about it.
I love it.
So, I cannot get the item
Well
yet.
met,
The
eh?
one thing I wanted was a Utilitarian's Tactician book, which would have been very useful for using with Stroll right now, with him going commander for a little bit.
My, my. Say then.
Well, for him going commander, period.
Isn't this grand?
3 days left.
Now what am I to do?
Beg pardon?
Aha!
Take me back to the arena. Could chose to have bought more items, but that's not the issue that I'm worried about right now.
What now?
I don't know if this ranked battle is going to be, you know what, yeah, I'm confident. If I need to, I can change up.
What now?
Ranked bronze.
Fight up!
Isn't that...
What'll it be?
Okay, let's just do it. Fighting some Goborns.
incredible?
Come on, come on.
All right, let's show them what we can do.
Right.
How about this?
They
I
did
shall
not
fight
get
as the
affected by
noble
that.
I am.
Tough. Better be careful. All right, let's
A
show them
favor,
what we
if
can
I
do.
may.
I shall rule the battlefield. After me.
We'll combine our strength.
Luster Blast Maneuver!
To ash!
I'll show you the essence of truth. Let's work together. Maybe there's a better choice. The next one's yours.
Comrades, lend me your strength. Not this skill. Come! A mystic shield.
Karatarn.
You think you face me? Then again. Some darker 4 left.
Impressive.
Insta-kill. Repel.
Hit hard. Let's do this.
Luster Blast maneuver.
Right, let's keep this up.
Let's stay calm. Come forth, royal soul. Oh, we're looking good here.
For all that we strive for! I will protect you!
Oh, power of kings. Rancor.
What a shame.
Repel. Ultimate anti-turn maneuver.
No holding back.
Raging Edge.
Last one.
I will fight with win! Still here?
Magic Knight! At the point of a sword!
And we did it.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Nice.
Bravo.
Bronze 2. And a war gloves. Nice.
All right.
And some extra courage.
Fight.
I am fearless.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hey. Let's keep doing this.
Well then.
Now to the
Well met, eh?
Coliseum again.
Wonderful. Oi! Oi! Right.
Just take me to the arena. Thank you kindly.
Such a bother.
Du- 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 du.
Aha! Fight up.
Gonna be.
Okay,
What'll
hold on.
it
Let
be?
me actually read
Fight
that again.
Aha!
Oh, never mind. Am I just going in? Yep, overworld fight this time. Perfectly fine.
Come on, come on.
Defeat all enemies.
Time for some close call. Come and get. I'm right here. Forward.
Great job!
Come on.
Oh, right, we did it! Amazing!
Right there.
Back there.
I'm right here.
you.
Charging in.
That was well done.
Hey, great job!
Come on.
Let's do this.
Who do you think I am?
That was brilliant.
I knew I could count on you.
Right on the money.
Nice. I didn't need to avoid getting hit on that one.
Bravo.
Blessed water, grace water, and heavenly water. Yeah.
All right.
And more courage.
Fight.
Oh, my phone needs to charge. And now to spend some time with Alonzo. Alonzo! Please don't be in the bad mood again. Please.
What do you want to do?
Wonderful.
I'd like to just keep doing the arena. Honestly, if there's a courage thing that doesn't have more than 4, and I have the opportunity to do it, I might just do the arena for all of those.
Understand?
Discovered something interesting. The landowner controls all trade in the settlements around my village, so his valet often comes through the town.
Apparently.
However, I heard that the landowner himself will be present for the next inspection. That's when I plan to nab him.
What?
Nab him? How? Trust me, he'll behave himself.
Well.
But it would be near impossible to catch him if they came via a busy open street. I'll force them down the forest path, where there will be no witnesses. Spread rumors about humans appearing on village roads so that you, for that express purpose. The men guarding him won't be an issue either. I'll lie in wait along the forest path and call out to him.
And then?
And I'd like you to accompany me there as well.
Yeah.
Of course. Sounds like you'll need me.
Thank you.
I didn't expect you to agree so quickly. Thank you.
I'm...
We will change things. This world of greedy pigs growing themselves on the riches will come to an end.
Seriously?
What is your plan exactly? A long time ago, my mother brought home a weak little sapling she'd found. The tree was practically dying, but still it bore a small fruit, and with it, seeds. My mother planted them and gave away the new saplings to our neighbors. Before long, there was an orchard in one corner of our village. The mere sight of it was breathtaking. My mother refused any credit. She said the tree itself wanted to grow, wanted to bear fruit. That's when I realized, perhaps we all have something we'd like to see come to fruition. Within all of this, there is a seed of virtue wanting to blossom.
It's fine.
That's what I'm betting on. So make sure you go out there and change the world, Cain.
Leave it to me.
Okay, leave it to me. Expect no less from the future king I went all in on.
I implore you.
May the seed grow into a large tree under which many gather. Hey, we're cultivating the future, eh? I can sense Alonso's resolve behind the grin and his high expectations for me.
You're all I have left in this world.
Scion's the merit. Increase the skill inheritance for the Faker lineage to 3.
Understand?
You can use my network to arrange which the afternoon the inspection occurs. Let me know soon. I'll be waiting.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It is the day before the soiree. Let us do what we are able, then simply wait. We've done all this with our power. The die has already been cast. I wonder if we'll really find the formula with Luis's quarters. Sorry, I can't help but worry.
Oh well.
All we can do now is hope that the operation goes without a hitch. This one will be the real tightrope act. But if we can't pull this off, then we'll have no hope of ever saving the prince.
So?
Let's take care of everything we need to do before infiltrating the Caradrius.
Well met, eh? Wonderful.
You there!
Okay.
You there!
Yep. Sorry, I had to double check the date to make sure I was looking at the right thing.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. We're gonna hope that I get tolerance level 4 from this. If not, I am behind, technically.
Now then.
I made it. Okay. So I'm not behind by the means of doing what I did with Heisme before, so I'm still on track for the moment.
Well then.
I may not be forever, but for now, I am, which is good. Back to the Brilhaven Tavern.
So?
And then last but not least, some wisdom. Now the Yoshi kind of threw me off first. I like the ocean that much.
Yep.
Sport a porter ship, you can't manufacture an ocean, right?
Alright.
Getting close.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Here we go.
At last.
Right, everyone, the soiree will be held tonight at the feast hall Luis is staying at. Let's go over our rules one more time.
Got it?
First, we'll greet Luis together. Let him know we showed up. Excepting Gallico, of course. She'll stay hidden so only he sees one person go missing. Once we're clear of him, the Captain Gallica slip out with all speed and head for Luis's gauntlet runner. Heisme, Hulkenberg, and I will keep tabs on Luis and buy whatever time we can. Understood. We have one objective. Take the curse formula from Luis's sky.
All right.
All hangs upon this mission. His Highness, the Prince, and the very kingdom itself are at stake. I know I'm acting as the one calling the shots here, but honestly, you're the one we're depending on. Once you're in, you'll run into any guards. It'll be you to take them out quick. You can't have them raise the alarm.
Things will be fine.
You'll be the one who has a chance alone against Luis at best. Sorry to put all this on your shoulders, but we believe in you.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Let's watch ourselves out there. All of us. Okay, we move at nightfall. The final mission and what will lead to our new friend.
Sharp soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martira's guards.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
I don't see Luis, those brothers, or that songstress. But this many people here means the runner's got to be all but empty.
Shh, they're here.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
Oh, minding our runner.
He's keeping watch over our gauntlet runner.
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Luis and live to tell it.
Be looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Zell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up. There!
Brothers.
I'm glad you could make it.
Thank you for inviting us.
Please, enjoy yourselves. As new comrades in arms, I expect you to.
Oh, the
Now,
nerves that I would
while
feel
the
in this
drinks
moment.
in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way. Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of a young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that sanctuaries forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
Count Luis will be king.
Oh, these young firebrands.
Count Luis will be the king our land deserves.
The amount of panic I would feel in this moment is unreal.
Enjoy the party.
Internal strife.
We'll take care of the rest.
Hey, new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
Little red-eyed! You want to say that again?
Seemed my opportunity to slip back. I love you, Iceman. You are a goat.
All right.
You are a man, a myth, a batical legend. Let's do this.
All right.
It's going according to plan.
Look. Ah!
What's going on? We can't afford to get slowed down. We don't have a choice. We have to look for our way around. Hey, come here a moment. Wait, what are you doing?
Yes.
You did alert this morning, yeah? Just making sure all the extra security measures are in working order. What's wrong with you? Something got you worked up? Ah, right. Bridge is locked and I can't get in. Give me a hand, would you? Olivia's on duty, isn't he? What's he doing locking the door? Well, I heard someone saw Lady Juna enter the bridge.
Oi.
Wait, you don't mean... Are they alone in there? What do you think's going on?
Yeah!
That's great. This is our chance.
No way!
Oh no, the key's not working. This is the one that worked before. Maybe they changed the lock somehow. taking some extra security measures.
Oh, good.
This isn't good. What do we do? We don't have much time.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Might I have a moment, please?
Stroll, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands.
Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that was by your decision?
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll!
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required. They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel. I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
And Luis really believes that, which is the hardest thing.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
Much appreciated in their eyes.
That's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to? He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
Straight the guards will come back. If we miss this opportunity, we won't get another.
What?
Wait, what? With a strange sensation like my body's being pulled downwards. And we're flying. Right, this happens. Hey, what's going on? There wasn't a takeoff scheduled for tonight. Takeoff?
Huh?
Wait a second, you mean the runner is taking off? Why is this happening now? This wasn't part of the plan. We're gaining speed! What's our course?
Oh no.
Hang on, this is bad. We've got to change the flight path. We ran straight into that spear of water. That whole area is thick with distortion from the magla. We get too close, the whole damn craft will tip. What do we do? All this commotion's gonna have this place full of panicking guards. We stay put, they'll find us. Come on, follow me. Let's retreat to the deck for now. Yep, here we go.
Phew. Close one.
What was that? The floor? What?
The floor suddenly tilted.
Ah! Gallica! Ow, that hurt. I think I fell a lot further than I thought.
Come on. That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magla crystal. Maybe this is it.
Gallica! Ah, me! Ah! Well, On the edge of the ship. On the edge of the world. Here we go, baby. Let's do this. Oh boy, here we go.
That helped a lot.
Still outside the Caradrius.
No.
Okay, this big festival of things look like it goes on for ages. This isn't going according to plan. I wasn't expecting to get thrown off the hole. Failure's not an option. I have to think. What can I do to keep this mission on track?
What do we do?
Head for Luis's private quarters. Are you serious? Luis is all the way at the far end of the runner. Actually, got a point. The key ended up being useless, so sneaking from the outside might be our best bet. Got a plan, don't you? Somebody to get from here to Luis's room?
Did you?
Wait, you're gonna cut straight across the hull? I mean, if anyone can do it, it's you, but are you sure you want to risk it?
Hmm?
You're serious, let's get ready. We'll ride together, we die together. Luis's quarters are straight ahead, all the way at the end. Be careful, you should be able to jump across the glowing sections by using them as scaffolding. We're losing time, let's hurry. I'll hide in your bag. Please don't kill us. Let's do this, baby!
Yay! Look at you!
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yo-ho-ho! Oh god!
I knew it!
Hell yeah! It's actually harder to die in this section than I thought! Oh my god!
Look at that!
E.T. phones home! Oh shit, there's a door!
All right!
We actually made it! We got to Luis's quarters. I thought we were gonna die there. You can be so reckless.
This is no good.
Uh-oh, I think we're moving away from the crystal. Runner's going back to normal. Don't get inside quick, we're dead! Ah! Jump through the door, hurry! Wait! Ah! Ooh, just in time. We stayed out like that, we'd have plummeted. Consider it or not, it's nice to have a bit of luck on our side, so here we are.
And yet...
This room is really beautiful, huh? It's got some special spell if nothing falls when it's tremulate.
Let's hurry.
The formula's worth being here somewhere. Let's hurry and find it.
Okay.
Looks on the shelf magically here. Map marked with different routes. Looks like it shows the Oceania area.
Check this out.
It's one of the islands on the shore. Weird, I've never seen this place. He's interested in this island for some reason. I wonder why. Quite a collection he's got here. This looks like an exterior shot of the Caradrius.
Incredible.
Just walking around in the runner, this painting really puts into perspective how impressive this vehicle is. Let's just say it was originally developed by the state army and Luis claimed it as his own. To him, it's a symbol of power. No doubt about it. I don't think he has the formula behind one of these paintings, no. Still, this place is immaculate. Not a mote of dust in sight. Our books on magic. No formula. Definitely spells, though. Just keep looking. Such beautiful flowers. I've seen them somewhere.
Look!
The royal flowers. The ones scattered at the royal in his room like this. He's still playing a trophy. No wonder his ego is crown. Makes me sick thinking about it. Let's find the formula quick and save the prince. Magic book, magic book. Ooh. Oh, another magic book. These texts are pretty dense. It looks like a little research library in here. Maybe the course formula is hidden somewhere. I don't know. Stashed by Paul's piano? Let's look somewhere else. Okay, get it open. It's like a storage closet. It's tucked pretty shut. Let's revisit this later. Here we go. What's this? Find something? Is that? Yep.
Look!
It's the same novel.
It's the same novel that you have!
Yep.
But why would Luis? It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
Impossible. That's impossible.
You think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there! There's a hidden box. formulas! Which one has the prince's curse? Oh, forget it! We'll just take the whole box! What are you doing here?
I was asked to run an errand.
By who? And what would you be fetching from here? Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there? You're that fairy from before.
Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me. I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
I'm really losing my touch.
Oh, hello.
So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
Hey, get away from him!
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
What exactly are you looking for?
Can't say, but I'll ask you no questions either. That makes us even, right? So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
Gallica? Your name is Gallica? Wait, does this mean... So you're here for...
Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runt I might have figured for a rat, but even Milord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal! And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
Everything's falling apart! What do we do?
I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse. I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave.
Who are you? What are you?
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
She told us to run, but we can't just leave her. I say we go after her.
Yeah. Whew, here we go.
Your attention, everyone. Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne. For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public. This hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all. And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission? The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure. Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads. All hail Lord Louis!
one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Luis will be king! Hail King Luis!
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Ugh, out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
Hey, Del! Look!
The Caradrius is airborne.
What? Why? You hear anything about a takeoff today?
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this. You know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Think the rat nipped him too?
Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Whoa, Del, eyes up. It's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Whoa, Del!
Oh boy.
This is no good.
Runner stopped. We're almost out of time. We have to chase them. Let's hurry after Glode. Judah and Glodell. Lock broke along the way.
Ready? Mm-hmm.
After them both.
Was that?
We need to help her. Hey, you can't ignore a distress call. Right. To the deck then. Here we go.
No. I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours. You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all. I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt. Hector, come.
Oh shit.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command? That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Glodell, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me. You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Rassant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me, no one else. And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. You've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler!
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector!
Oh boy, here we go.
Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do? Right now, all we can do is make it through this. If we're not careful about this, Juna might...
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats. Get them, Hector!
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
You like that? Who's your king now? I am!
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right. I am Gladel, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected.
This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you. Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be!
Over my dead body! I am Giovanni Cygnus. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less.
What? It worked?
Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What?
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Very well, O lodestar who wanders in sorrow. O thou anguished traveler who have borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Look at me! What you see now is my commitment to my song!
Here we go.
Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart!
How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer!
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
Here we go.
I see. So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Though at it really, especially for me, that's just as well. You can lend me your strength too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. Do you know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while. Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands. A duel, then. You can die together.
Along with its own skills, the masked dancer archetype can equip different masks to use additional skills. The Seeker's mask is currently equipped. To obtain new mask, this special experiments in academia.
He wants a brutal fight, and he's about to get one. Let's give him hell! Gale!
Cyclo!
You hit their weakness. Don't let up now, Juna.
Death to all traitors!
Scour!
Cyclo!
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
Oh. Oh gosh dang. No. I call bullshit. I don't want to miss.
He's about to get one.
Death to all traitors! My
This is just
star
what I need.
is rising!
Howling wind their weakness. Wizard! Don't let up now, Juna.
We're gonna absolutely vaporize Hector.
Take
I'm
this.
sorry.
Behold this power.
Gale! You hit their weakness.
Wizard!
Don't let up now, Juna.
Hector! Damn it!
Come on, follow me.
We'll combine our
Great
strength.
job, Juna. Now they're weak to something new.
Die!
We'll do this together.
Give it all you've got.
Voltana.
Burn!
Their weakness.
I'll give you the
That's your
Come on,
opening, Captain.
help me out.
It's up to you now.
Great job, Juna. Now they're weak to something new.
I'm all prepared.
If you
Hit their weakness.
My star
is just
is
what I
rising!
Come forth, royal soul.
Lightning powers.
Die already!
Juna's badly hurt. Get her some healing.
Behold this power. I sure don't give up
Let's
easy.
go. Through here?
You're about to drop.
Die!
Juna's badly hurt. Get her some healing.
I'll show you.
Burning fire.
Help! Help me!
Nope. Bye-bye. Nice. One leaf of light acquired.
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book! Why? What's happening? No. I'm the future king. I can't. I can't breathe. Why?
Is he dead? So the magic protected us. But why now?
What the hell?
Dead? You lot kill him.
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
that the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
Yes. That was a close one.
Totally. Close call.
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
Oh, dear Lord.
You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Well, no, just...
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell. Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
Yes, much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat, my tongue, my lips.
You?
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Really? Hardly matters to me.
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
Oh boy. Yep. But Delio don't trust me.
Chill. Scary.
Yep. With good reason he don't trust me. Fair enough. Report the story.
So Gladel was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. It sounds like Gladel overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak, after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Gladel was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy'd have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock. It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Gladel.
Seems we're more in danger than we knew, but the risk paid off.
One wonders what you stopped Gladel from doing. What was he after there?
Who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
I'm glad we've cleared your doubts.
Results are all that matters to me. Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Oh, and with Gladel out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
Let her do as she pleases.
Luis is so nonchalant.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Gladel was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him?
All right.
Seems the reputation with the exhibit saved me. All that remains is to break the prince's curse using the formula. Okay.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect. What? You haven't told them about me yet?
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it?
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me you're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was. But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods. So we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were... you were
his lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind. No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No. Quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art. And nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis. So, you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer? You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul, I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
We'll be counting on you.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
New ally, Juna. Juna, the kingdom's premier songstress, has become your ally.
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly. I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through.
Gallica, rank 5. Wait, I was actually right. I forgot. Gallica, rank 5. Woo!
Gotta get back on track.
Significantly reduce the mag
welcome
cost.
aboard.
Woo 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 woo.
Oh, right. Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Actually, Grius's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
Rella? The girl they call the Saint?
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter. Wait, you know her? I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashing convenient.
There are some conditions, but we could travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off.
Okay.
Right. All yours.
Can I get to a save point soon? I think this would be a good place to call it for now. I'd love to save before we talk to Rella, if possible.
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital! Wait, how did you do that?
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
Hey, look! Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Tuna! Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand! Oh, hell.
The price of fame. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Come on, let's hurry up.
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
We'll just have to trust her.
You're right. And if it's misplaced, we'll just have to be ready.
If you say so, then let's get on.
Okay,
let's hurry.
But I think that is a good place to end things here for now, everyone. Holy crap, we finally got our new party member, Juna! Woo-woo! So, now we have officially gotten the group. And oh god, is she injured today. So, we are gonna save right here for now. And when we come back, probably Thursday, if things go well, I will be continuing on from here, and we will be heading to our next destination on our way to achieving our kingly goals. But for now, thank you all for stopping by, whoever was able to, and sincerely, thank you for spending some of your night with me. I'm gonna quickly go make a late supper because I am now very, very hungry. The bacon and sandwiches that I had earlier to hold me over beforehand finally went through my system, and I am definitely in need of something for more filling food than that, even though that was a decent bit of protein. So for now, everyone, stay... Oh, wait. No, I was about ready to do the Nika B thing. No, don't do that. Stay dreaming, everyone. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.